Ha ha ha, just joking. Hi, Amanda Ray. We got our masks yesterday. I ordered these. How are you? Good morning, good morning. Oh, I've been sneezing nonstop this morning. Hi, Kathy. I just thought it was funny. I actually think I look better when I cover up my face. Did any of you guys see the the gangster video that Giggles did? Hilarious. I got such a kick out of that. I got such a kick out of it. So how are you guys today? It's supposed to rain here today, so another shitty day. Kind of fits my mood. Hi, Kim. How are you guys today? How are you, Kim, Kathy, Amanda, lurkers? Charlie girl. Charlie girl, I can always count on you. Oh, did you miss it? Only problem is I can't drink my coffee through my mask. Oh, I'm in a good mood today. What can I say? Every day I get sillier and sillier. I seriously am getting like nuts. Jojo, 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 Jojo. How are you today, Jojo? Hi, David. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Lordy. I'm such a goofball. My husband, my husband says, I don't know. He says, I don't know how you do it every morning because yesterday we were on for I think we were on for 3 hours. He says, how do you do it? What do you talk about for 3 hours? I said, God, if I know. It's so different every day. He said, are you as goofy on there as you are here? Yeah. Hi, Gail. I like that picture. Is that a cat? I don't know. With all this, like, you have to wear a mask and everything. I just thought I'd go on with my mask on this morning. I'm such a goofball. Hi, Kim. I'm going to see one of my granddaughters today. I isolated for 2 weeks so I could see her. Oh, yay! I haven't seen my grandkids. Um, wow. It's going on 2 months now because they were sick and we couldn't go there. And then this all happened and we can't go there. So it's kind of hard. What's going on, Mojo? Carla looks like the coolest surgeon. My husband would look cooler with his mohawk. He put that on yesterday, but his face is longer than mine. And he said he thinks these are made for kids, but they're not because they fit me fine. They go in the right spot. I don't know. Wait, I have to pull it down this way. So, but here in Pennsylvania, you are obliged to wear one of these when you go out. So, but I don't know how to wear them. I haven't gone out anywhere to wear them, so he got support. We keep an eye. Who got support? Oh, wait. I missed whatever. Um, what did JoJo say? Who got support? It's been 6 weeks since I have been able to see her. I know how you feel. Oh God, yeah. And the thing is, you don't want to put anybody at risk. So, hi, Bailey. How are you? Carlin Crew. I'm still not used to that name. Hi, Lennon. Lennon space XX. Vin who? Who's Vin? Oh, Vinny. Oh, okay, Vinny. There's another Vin in this community. I really don't know very well. We had a lady arrested yesterday for spitting in the face of a cashier at the drugstore. I guess she got mad. Wow. PA is a lovely place. I used to live in New Jersey. I agree. That's where I live now. Um, sorry. I don't mean to say like another creator. So how are you guys today? Another day in isolation. Actually, not that I'm getting used to it, but I don't. And I saw they opened some beaches on beaches were really crowded, and I'm just like not willing to take a chance yet. I just, at my age, I don't want to get sick. Did you say where you got mask? Amazon. Amazon, and plus I have masks that my daughter-in-law, a mask that my daughter-in-law that's reusable made for me. Love my hair, but I had to because it's like a mess this morning. It's a mess this morning. And Randy, any recaps for last night, or was it kind of boring? I don't know. I miss a lot because I'm like out of the loop, out of the loop. I go to very few chats anymore. I've been going I'm watching a lot of paranormal stuff, but listening to Let's Read stories. And I have another channel I watch, Curiosity Inc., and that's a good channel too. But they haven't been able to do much on that channel since this pandemic. So, and I watch Marsha White Sharky because she's always got like updated information on everything. Hmm. So, are we having a Remy recap today or not? Hey, Amanda Lynn. Is that the Amanda Lynn? Oh, yeah, it is. She's got a wrench. You've been falling asleep early. Well, you've got a few kids. I can understand that. I used to go to bed early too when I had young kids, young children. So I feel you. I don't know. I Here's the thing is like unless like Diane and Wendy or something, and usually even when they're on, I fall asleep. Like it sucks. But I haven't been watching like other creators and just very few. Very few. Unless my friends are on, like if Amanda's on, I'll watch hers. If Hello Starlight's on, I'll watch her. If you know, Diana, Wendy, Marcia, a few of them. There's a few that I watch. Amanda's funny. I love her. She gets hot on the collar. Sorry, Amanda. Amanda won panel whore last week. Panel ho last week. Congratulations. Amanda, did you see the video, the gangster video that Giggles made for me? Well, she made for all of us because Ems is in it, Diane's channel is in it, Republican Ash is in it, Wogs is in it. Who else is in it? Oh geez, Ems is in it. Oh, Kiki Ramblings. It's so funny. Hey Carla. Mel says, "Hey Carla." Well, hug back, Mel Barrow. I know. You have to defend that title. You realize that, don't you? You have to go on as many panels as you can because next week, you need to defend that title. So, You better get your butt in gear, lady. Oh, Lord. I'm just being silly today. I don't know why. I'm just like in a silly mood. I listened to your chat while driving. This chat seems laid back and not so much drama, maybe a slight bit. Yeah, there's a bit of drama here and there, but on the most part, I try to keep it like low key. I kind of let my chat talk about what they want to talk about. I will be banner hopping for this week for sure. That's good. You must defend your title. I don't really, I haven't gone on too many panels lately. A few here and there. Oh, Eagle resurrected her channel, so she's gonna start doing she's gonna start doing live chats again. So that's a good thing. She took a little bit of a break and she's come back. So I'm gonna put her link to I think she's got 3 subscribers. I think I'm gonna put her link in my community page. So if you all want to sub to her, if someone can post her channel in here. Disgusting awards is something fun. You got loads of cool award ideas. Yeah, there's like a lot, like, I think that are fun awards that you can like give out. Like funniest sub or like Ash won, like what did she win? Smart asshole or something like that. That was funny because Ash is funny and very witty. But there are good awards. I didn't see. Did Remy say she had a recap today or not? Eagle is back. Oh, okay. I will check her out. Yeah, she's wait, let me post her link in here. I don't think she's done a live yet, but um yeah, she resurrected her channel and I really like her. She's a sweetheart. So she just decided that, she wanted to go live here and there. So I don't think she's gone live yet, but she will. I think let me see. Eagle. Oh, where is she? Yeah, there she is. I'll just post it in here. If you guys want to sub to her. Yeah, she does like those those she does coupon clippings and stuff. I watched it too. I watched some of it, the Truth's Deal or No Deal. I watched when Pawanda was up, and then I fell asleep. I'm so lame because I fall asleep all the time. Yeah, yeah, I know. When you type out her name, a bunch of eagles come up. I had to get a link to find her channel. So, but I thought that's it. I just posted the link in here. So if you guys want to sub to her, you know, I don't know. She's kind of laid back too. She doesn't, you know, do too much drama. She does her coupon things and, chit chat. She likes to have panels and stuff. So I don't know. Up to you guys. I just thought I'd put it out there. And anybody else, yeah, we can post Mandolin's channel, who just reached 1,000 subs, which I'm very, very proud of her for that. I think it's great. I love when people reach, a goal. And I think, and I don't know about any of you, but I think people have told me that have had like, multiple thousands of subs, that their first 1,000 was their most thrilling. And I kind of believe it because when you reach 1,000, it's kind of like a milestone. Purple orchid. Carla, I tune into you every day and I really enjoy listening to you and your guests on panel. Thank you, Purple. That's such a compliment when people say that they enjoy this because, this started out as just me like, um, hi, Mary. This just started out as me just having coffee with a few people in the morning, and it kind of like blew up after that. And I've had my ups and my downs and my ins and my outs and my sideways and my backwards. But I think I found my little, you know, group and I'm happy with it. So, but I don't want to channel just Bob, just Bob. Remy's like me because I have turkeys that come in my backyard too, like about 6 of them that come almost every morning. And I can't eat turkey now because if I would eat turkey, I would think of my turkeys in my backyard because you get attached to them. Yes, Amanda, we are all very proud of you, young lady. And even with, all her kids that she still has custody of, in case anybody's asking, she can still do a live here and there and always puts her kids first. So I'm very proud of her. And not that that would mean anything to her, but I think she's awesome. So whatever. Even though probably, I've said things and done things and blah 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 blah. But I'm glad, where I am right now is where I want to be. So and no, I'm not going to flip flop anymore. Where, you know, I have 8 subscribers and somehow got 200 views on my baby bird video. How did that happen? Kim Smith, people click on videos, and I don't know how long your video is, but I think people enjoy just searching around. So, yeah, it just depends on your video. I'm going to have to look at it now. I'm curious about your baby bird video. I told Mr. Remy how she has triplets. I said, imagine if we had triplets. He said, nope. I know. Oh, and here's the thing with Amanda. It's newsflash ever. When I heard someone say on a panel that she had different fathers for all her kids. Oh, wow. How did she do that with triplets? Oh my God. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. But you have to, Amanda, you have to consider the source. You have to consider the source, but whatever. That was like the funniest thing. She has triplets, but they all have different fathers. Joanne, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'd have jumped off the roof. Who else did I see? Oh yeah, Paula Dean. I don't know if you guys know who she is. She has like a cooking. She has quarantine cooking now, and I've been watching it. But her son Jamie has triplets too. 2 girls and a boy, triplets. So I don't know what Amanda's are, but they are the cutest things. They're the cutest things. I can just imagine triplets. I'd be a yeah. You have triplets and they all have different fathers. How does that happen? Of Paula Dean and Son. Yeah, and I looked up her son on where did I go? Instagram, because I wanted to see what his triplets look like, because I don't, I've never seen them on her, on her show. But so they're the cutest things. 2 little girls and a boy. They're the cutest things ever. I better be a medical miracle and get some money. 2 of the trips are identical. Seriously? 2 can be identical and 1 not? I know. See, I'm learning this. I'm learning stuff every day. Because I think in his picture, the 2 girls look identical, but the boy looks different. But I don't know how that works with triplets. I thought you could have identical triplets too. I don't know. I have no idea. I saw in Morby. I saw in Maury once twins that had different dads. It's a 1 in a million chance. Misdemeanor! Where the hell did you go yesterday, Missy? Giving her shit. Where did you jump off? Oh, Jen. Hi, Jen. Yeah, God, you guys all left me yesterday. I was so upset. I was so lonely. I'm in such a goofy mood. You guys didn't see the beginning. Got this yesterday. I'm gonna pull this down the right way. There we go. Wait. There we go. Now I really am. Now I really do look like a ninja. But I can't drink my coffee with this stupid thing on. I don't like wearing them. I really don't. They make me feel like claustrophobic. Claustrophobic. I'm not bad. Hope you have a nice day. Who's not bad? Oh no. Jen. Jen cracks me up. I got a white one like that. Yeah. Well, I got a package yesterday in the mail, so I got like a few. Like, there's a few in there. But you have to put a filter in them and blah 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 because it's mandatory now that we wear masks in Pennsylvania. So when we leave our house, I got a white one like that. They make me claustrophobic is what they make me. They make me feel claustrophobic and I feel like I can't breathe. So open panel, anybody that wants to come up if anybody wants to try and take the title of panel whore away from Amanda Lynn. I'm sorry, Amanda. Remy want to do a Remy recap or whatever. I don't know. See, I missed a lot yesterday. Like I watched The Truth. I watched when Tawanda was doing her what was she doing? She was doing her Deal and No Deal, and she was bound and determined not to make a deal right to the very end. So, yeah. Amanda Lynn, I've been after you to do that for months. Remy says. I'll come up in a second. Okay, sweetie. Anybody else want to come up? You can come up. Yesterday, Sweet Week came up on my panel, and you know what? It was the first time I ever heard her on a panel, and it was like great. And another one that came up was Frenchie, just call me Natalie, or I think that's her name. She came up, and that was nice. She was a fellow French Canadian, I believe. Joanne came up. Here's Amanda. Hey, girl.
Hey.
You have to defend your title this week, Missy.
I know. Well, I'm sure Starlight will beat me this week because she's been on everybody's panel already. we're always going to be panel for one of us.
It'll be either you or her. Well, you could just run around and just say, give me a link, give me a link. Throw me a link. So I'm very, very proud of you that you got to 1,000. Very proud of you.
Thanks. I'm almost 1,100. I was really excited, but it's because, look, Laura keeps talking about me. Okay. So she thinks she's doing me this big injustice. And every day I wake up with a few new subs. So I'm like, well, okay.
Doesn't she realize that? Because
thank you for the PR.
How do you think I got to 1,500? Do you think I got there because of my good looks? That's not because of my good looks. It's because everybody puts me down. I get 30 more subs.
I know. Every time she talks about me, I wake up and for the next, the other day I went got 40 new subs, and every day since it's been new subs, I guess people are watching her videos.
It's ridiculous. I think they think they're being smart, but they're giving us building our channels for us. We don't have to do it.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. Yeah, thank you. Even sorry.
No, go ahead. No.
No, even 180 said, I haven't made a video in months. And he goes, talk about making 30 more steps.
Yeah, he hasn't been live or anything because he just hasn't been feeling
Right,
well with
right.
everything going on, and he's still gaining subs, so
Yeah.
whatever. I only get to go live about once a week right now with all the homeschooling, or maybe like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and I'm gaining, so whatever.
Yeah. But you do good. Here's the thing with you, and when you do go live, your kids come first. You know
Yes,
what? If
yes,
your kids need something, you're like, I have to go, and that's it. And now
yes.
I think I have utmost respect for you.
Well,
So, Ben,
thanks.
behave yourself.
Be good, Ben. We're watching.
We're
I'm
not
just kidding.
going. We're not going to have any of that nonsense in here today of fighting. I don't want that.
Oh gosh, I know. I'm so sick of the fighting. I think that's why I've been going to bed at like with the kids, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at the latest. I'm sick of the fighting.
Oh, me too. And or dragging. I mean, what's the point? You know
I
what?
It's
It just
ridiculous.
it,
It is.
it, it just gets old at sometimes. I like the truth had a fun stream last night, and I'm not her biggest fan. I admit it. And hi, Smokey. And but they played Deal or No Deal, and Tawanda was up playing, so I watched a bit of that, and then I fell asleep. But I'm like a bad one for falling asleep. Like even
Yeah,
on
me
Diana
too.
Wendy's, I'll fall asleep. I fell asleep during the award thing. I didn't even get to hear my award. You know.
Oh yeah, those words were nice.
Oh
Hold
yeah,
on
weren't they?
for
They were
1 second.
sweet. But you got to consider the source and things that come out of that mouth. So you know.
Yeah, she's gonna take it up there, okay? Yeah. Oh my gosh. We're getting the baby a new toddler bed because she's like outgrown her bed. So my 6-year-old is very excited to pick out the baby bed, the toddler bed.
Aw.
And she keeps looking on the phone. I think she'll like this one and that one. So every 5 minutes she's been coming in my room. Mom, I think she might like this one. Okay, we're gonna go shopping. Just chill. It's killing
Right,
them. They can't go. We haven't been anywhere. They can't go anywhere.
right.
Oh, it's
And
hard on kids.
I know. I mean, well, they can play in the yard, but I mean, they miss their friends, like especially birthday parties. Like, my grandson had his birthday party in March, the end of March, and couldn't have anybody to his birthday party. Like,
I know. I have a very early June birthday, and actually, my niece just turned 13, and she couldn't even have her 13th birthday party.
hi, Robbie.
And then my daughter, she turned 7 this year, and my older kids turned 10. So if there's no birthday party, that's going to be 10's like a big thing, a big age. Oh,
Yeah, and it's just sad that like all the weddings and the
I
graduation and
know.
people that have been planning their weddings say like for 2 years. Oh, we're gonna get married 2020, because 2020, that's a big
2020, I know.
and
The kindergarten teachers are doing something really cool. They're gonna like do a virtual kindergarten ceremony, but
oh, are they? That's
yeah, but for
cool.
the seniors that wouldn't cut it. Maybe for the kindergartners that'd be cool, but the
Yeah,
seniors
but
that
not
doesn't
not
cut
for the
it.
seniors because they're missing prom. They're missing,
Oh,
they're
I
missing all that.
know.
Like it's sad. I mean, it's really, really sad.
I know, Mary. I felt bad for Mary O because her family got hit
Oh my God.
hard with everything they're missing.
Yeah, well, she got the virus and then, she was separated from her kids and then she had a graduation and then she had
A wedding.
a wedding. I mean,
Yeah.
that was a triple whammy. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I really fell for her.
Hold on. You should take that to New York. Oh yeah, no, Smokey. Listen, Smokey. Last year we went camping for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It was way too long. Hold on, I got to.
Okay, misdemeanor. Anybody else want to take a link? Come on up.
Okay, so we took the kids camping for 2 weeks last year. Way too long. Never again. It was horrible, horrible, horrible. Never again. Maybe a week.
But we're in a tent, or was it in a tent or a trailer or?
We have a camper, so part of it was camper. part of it was the tent, why the camper was getting, service. It's Aaron's dad's camper. And but they were just bored after like the first week. Oh my God. And we had already rented the place, it was not fun. Never again.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
was there a lake or anything? Or
There was, but it got contaminated, so you couldn't even go to and it was like
sucks.
but there was a lot to do, but they're just, the baby was crabby and it was just too much. I think a week's plenty.
Right.
Yeah, Amanda, how many children do you have?
6. They're 9 and under.
Sweet Jesus. Hold on, my uterus is cramping. I can't even.
I can't have no more. Thank God.
But did you know, misdemeanor? Did you know, according to the doctor of YouTube, that she has different fathers from all her kids?
Of course she does.
Yeah,
and she doesn't have them either. She doesn't have
I know. You don't really hear kids. It's really
we don't know. We don't know who they're all with, but we know that she doesn't.
I know.
Right.
Well, no, CPS.
You know what? You're a medical mystery.
They can't pick up 3 and drop 3 more off,
Oh, shit.
They have them.
You're going to end up with hers. You're going to end up with hers. That'll be great.
Right. Thank you for babysitting. Thank you.
You must have fun getting a babysitter.
Well,
before.
No. Well, my best friend, we do switch kids. Like she has 3 and I have 6. So a lot of times she'll just take all 6 of them for like one night. Maybe like twice a year.
You buy her some Zanny? Is that what you
Do you know what though? I find that kids are better behaved for other people than they are for their parents. At least my kids were.
And honestly, the more of them, the better behaved they are.
I think so, because they have each other like all the time. You know what I mean? Especially triplets.
Really are good kids. It's like the older ones. They are always helping me, like with the younger ones with the school stuff, or like my older ones, they will help me with the dishes every single night. We do the dishes together, or the laundry. I don't make them do it, but they always help me. Like they put their stuff away. I actually have real kids, but it's just a lot because they're all so young.
Yeah.
Well, do you have a set of twins and a set of triplets?
No, what I have is a lot of people get confused. I have a set of triplets, and then I have kids that are 9 months apart, literally 9 months apart. So,
oh my God.
And then I wasn't supposed to have any more.
Right.
I wasn't supposed to have more. So, they were like, no rush. And then I didn't even know I was pregnant with the baby until I was like 16 or 18 weeks, because I wasn't supposed to have more. I had a lot of issues. So this time I'm like, y'all ain't messing with me. I want I got to go to a different hospital, not Catholic. Take it all out, please. No more.
Oh, I guess 6 is it. God. 6 is your limit.
6 is plenty. I was planning on having 1 or 2.
Did you take in vitro or?
No, I was like only like 6 months sober. I just fresh out of rehab, lost a bunch of weight, and got pregnant with the triplets. Yeah, no.
Do you have twins or anything in your family?
I have twin brothers. My grandma had twins. My aunt had twins. Yeah, twins.
Okay. So multiple births are in your family.
Yeah, just not triplets, but we have twins. Yeah.
She is so fertile that her husband walks by and says, "Fuck you." That's it. It's done. She's not there.
Well, he comes from a fertile family too. Like his grandma had 13 kids.
Come on, Simon, up you go.
Hold on, my cervix just fell out. I got to get it. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay. You can't go anywhere. What vehicle would you put them in?
Oh, I have a van. I had plenty.
No, I mean the 13. The 13.
Oh, 13. Oh, Jesus. They had them spanned out though. Like my husband's dad is like 20 years younger than the oldest kid, or so they were spanned out all over. They were close. Both of our other grandmas had 5 kids. So we do have very fertile families. Yes.
Yeah. Well, and multiple births.
Yes.
Multiple births.
Yeah.
So when you found out you were having triplets, what was your husband's reaction?
I would
Oh my
cry.
God. Okay, so I went to the doctor and they're like, you're measuring a little big. Sent me over for a sonogram because they're not allowed to tell you that they think you're having multiples.
Multiples.
Like if they just hear that because it can be a lot of things, you know.
Right.
She sent me over. I had no clue. And she's like, oh, I see a surprise. Okay, twins, cool. She's like, oh my God, wait a second. And this girl was new. She's like, I see
I
another
would have thrown up.
surprise. And I was like, no more effing surprises. Like I was in shock. I felt so bad, like, you know, saying that. And then Aaron was like, oh, is there another one? I was like, shut up. No.
Oh, can you imagine?
No.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine. And you already had 3, correct?
No, they're my first 3.
Oh, they're your first 3. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're my first 3. And
Okay, I thought you said they were your last 3 though. But
yeah.
you just kept multiplying after that.
Oh God. Well, I was never
I
supposed
guess
to have more. Like they kept telling me because it was a high risk, so it was have to be a separate surgery. But this last one, I was like, everything's good. We're going to the other not the Catholic hospital. I like pretty much demanded it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, because they won't do it.
they don't like
And
to tie your tubes. They like to argue with, you know, you're gonna.
I had like
Yeah.
I had
Yeah,
a crap
I know
load of
that.
female issues, and I was in Lake Charles, Louisiana, and I begged them to give me a hysterectomy or whatever, tie my tubes. He's like, no, you might want more kids. I'm like, I have a daughter and a son. We're done.
Funny.
You know?
Yeah, I
And
did
he's
too.
like, but you don't know, you might want. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I don't want any more. Do you not get that? And he's
Right.
like, well, but what if something happens to him? I'm like, it doesn't
No.
work that way. Okay.
Or you
It does
get
not.
divorced and you want another, you want another
Yeah,
baby.
they had the
Doesn't
nerve to
happen.
ask me if I was sure I was done. Well, for one, I'm 30. I was 34, almost 35, I was almost 34. And for 2, I have 6. You crazy wacko! I'm not a doctor. I don't have doctor money, and there's not 6 of me. Okay, I'm good.
Right.
I'm done. Like if I get remarried for whatever reason, he's just gonna have to love mine or have no.
Are we
Yeah.
just going to talk about fertilization or what?
Simon,
Hi, Simon.
I got a very high count. I produce multiple births.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
twin girls. Don't you
Yeah,
have-
and they're identical. They're identical. So it comes from me. It's-
Yes,
He's
people
over there
don't know that.
flexing.
That the identical comes from
they started off as triplets.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
did they really?
Yeah. Yeah.
wow.
True story. Yeah, I had to actually we found out I had to go give some of my donations so they could get a count and see how many survived and everything else. And they told us if we ever planned any more births to contact them first, and they can cut back on the risk of it.
That's really cool. Yeah, I know a lot of twin moms that they started out as triplets, from the forums and stuff. So
Wow.
that's awesome.
I really don't really understand that. How do you mean it starts out as triplets and then what happens?
Like one will not make it.
Good morning,
Oh,
Jen.
okay.
Or a lot of times like the twin to twin, like my girls had.
Good morning, Sam.
One will just not be able to make it, and then the other 2 will thrive. So that's probably what happened with Simon.
Jen, are you afraid to talk this morning?
No, I've been listening.
I'm getting ready to jump up on the panel and say this was just like going back to work. I worked with nurses and everything. I brought the donuts. Here's the donuts.
Oh, yeah.
I want a donut.
Here it is. Here's the thing. Amanda has to defend her panel hoe title.
Yes.
So she's starting to jump on panels. So
I jump on every panel assignment. I got to defend that panel hoe of the week.
Oh, but unless we talk about babies.
and then we started talking about children.
Oh gosh. No, I can't wait till this thing's over though. Like I'm getting so stir crazy sitting in the house. Does anybody have any idea how much longer we're going to be locked in?
Do you know how long I have been in my house? I have been okay. I was out of my house 2 weeks after I had my accident, and I thought I had both legs, and I stood up in the middle of the night. I went down in between the stand, and my stub. Of course, I got a sore on my stub. I had to wait for that to heal. So my whole holidays from Thanksgiving all the way through to the 1st of February was shot. I couldn't get in and out of my house. I couldn't wear my leg. So finally, then 2 weeks, I was able to get out of my house. And then the wind of this shit started hitting, and they said, get the hell back in your house. So I had a window in the last 8 months to be out of my home.
Wow.
So nobody bitching me about cabin
I'm
fever.
not going to bitch anymore, Simon. I'm going to be quiet now.
I have found that I walk through my
am,
house.
like,
I
the
walk
thing-
through my house and I'm like, I hate this fucking place. I hate it.
I know.
You're
I
seeing
hate
the
it.
same things all the time. You crave seeing something different. Like it's just
Mhm.
craving. I used to love being at home.
Hell, Carla's is simple. She just wants a Big Mac. What's it called? A muffin.
Yeah,
a muffin.
sausage, cheese, and egg
Just
and a
simple.
muffin.
Just
I
something
don't-
simple.
that's
She
it,
misses
that's
it
That's like
terribly.
food. That's like I used to run up to McDonald's after I did a live stream and get my sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin. Now I don't. Now I'm scared for anyone else to handle my food except for me.
Yeah,
I know what I mean.
works out, and he usually him and the guys go out. But
I can't
all
believe
the
things are opening like they are.
I
I
know.
know,
We've
and
still
being
been packing.
packed.
I am beside myself.
And they're
Clinically,
packed.
if you figure this up clinically in your head, I am so beside myself that they're more worried. They're more worried about the almighty dollar versus human life.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they've been protesting here in Pennsylvania because they want things to be open. And
Pennsylvania's
even
peppered.
if they did open, I'm telling you what, I just wouldn't take a chance right now because I'm old. Like I'm old.
Yeah,
you know?
I can't believe it. Like I'm bitching about it, but I still don't think it's time to.
Oh,
open it.
I don't
fine.
think so. I think we should wait. Like I don't know. I just think
Yeah, it's not a good idea. I'm complaining about it, but in reality, it's not time to open it. You know, just it's not.
I just want to get my nails done. That's
we're
all I
open,
want.
and I have a hair appointment on the 4th.
Colorado has opened everything up. I think Jen said yesterday.
Yeah, I have a hair appointment on the 4th, and I'm like, I really, really want to go, and my hair really, really needs it done. But I'm gonna wear a mask.
I learned how to cut my boys' hair because it was out. They have real thick hair that grows quick. I learned how to do it during all this, so that's one good thing. But it's not worth it.
I wonder how many little boys have the bowl cut now.
Lisa says my
Oh,
daughter's
yeah.
job refuses to open for at least a few more months. She's a dental assistant. Yeah, I don't know. I feel sorry
That's
for
what I
people
used to do, Lisa, before I became
What
a
did Lisa say? Me either.
people that have need dental work or have toothaches and stuff. Would you even want to go to a dentist right now?
No.
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. Hell.
I got like
Mm-mm.
I'd be
really
like,
bad.
I'd be like Tom Hanks in what's that movie where he gets a skate and gets a tooth out and he's on the island? Castaway.
Oh yeah. Pull it out
I
yourself.
would be looking for an ice skate to get that tooth out. That would be
That's
me.
what I did for a living.
Here's a true. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jen.
I've pulled like 200,000 teeth.
Wow.
Oh my
life.
God.
Yep.
Mm.
I loved it. I still do. It's easier to pull teeth than it is to argue with anybody, especially my husband.
Really?
Absolutely.
You know, if you'd have known me, somebody could have probably cut me a deal on my veneers. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
they cost me a damn fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like the price of a house.
They're about $1,000 to
I see.
$2,000 a tooth.
Yep,
Jesus.
very expensive.
But imagine
my back ones. I don't have my back ones veneered. I got the front and part of the sides on tops and bottoms and
beautiful.
the back. The
Simon, I
back's
bet
just
they're
my
real
regular
beautiful, aren't they?
teeth. Oh, they're incredible.
Yeah,
They should
they
be.
are. They are. Imagine the people that we have 32 teeth in our mouth. Imagine the people that have like crowns in the back, and they're about $1,500 to $2,000 a
That's
crown.
probably
then-
every movie star there is.
Oh,
Because
everybody,
nobody
even
has, like
news
freaking
anchors.
got beautiful
But
teeth. Come on.
Imagine the cost of a veneers. It's a good $20,000 just for like the upper or the lower veneers
Right.
together.
No, I'll go buy a boat. Thank you. I'll have
It's
a boat.
crazy. Yeah.
my friend of Facebook got veneers, and she said they cost her in Canada $50,000.
Do you know
Jesus.
how much they
upper and
cost from the
lower.
lab?
Do you
The
know how
lab-
much a prosthetic leg costs?
What?
How
Tell me.
much?
Prosthetic leg, your average prosthetic leg starts at 45,000
Damn.
and goes up. The one I have is 75,000 because of the
Wow.
foot. The
Yeah.
foot and the prosthetics they're two different prices. But anyway, it's okay. But you only have to pay 20% of that.
How are
It's
you
still-
doing with it? Are you
It's
are
still
you
outrageous. I was doing good, but since October, no, November, since Thanksgiving night, I haven't done too well.
I wonder it's a lot you've lost a lot of the swelling too, right?
Oh yeah, the swelling's
So-
completely down, and I wear the shrinker every night, even though I'm
Okay.
not wearing the prosthetic throughout the day,
Right.
because I just hop with one foot throughout the house here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You know that Olympic guy that has had no legs
Right.
won the Olympics? He had a kind of a different kind of prosthetic.
Like
didn't
there
he?
were springs on the bottom.
Yeah, there was
looked
kind of like springs.
He had a runner's, yeah.
Yeah, and so there's
Those are
different
cool.
kinds.
He had a blade,
a blade.
Right.
yeah, yeah.
And the guy
it's
from-
like I topped out at a K4. That's the highest that you can top out. So I was eligible to pick any foot that they made on the planet, as long as I could afford the 20% of what the foot cost.
Uh-huh.
And so anyway, I could have got myself one of those running blades. Well, let's face it, my age, my weight, I'm not going to do any damn running.
Yeah. You have to think of your lifestyle, right?
And
Did you
yeah,
have
well,
to learn how-
we always hiked. My family was big time hikers. I
Yes.
mean, big time. I'm talking waterfalls
I
all
did
over the
too.
place, the whole works.
Yeah, that's what I.
And anyway, I got to do it one time since I had a prosthetic leg, and I couldn't do it again because it was just too risky.
Wow.
So
You know, they
I
And I
usually
got
go
an
in-
incredible foot. I got an incredible foot. It actually makes you feel like you got an ankle and everything.
Wow. You need to go and find out who did the artwork on the guy from Tiger King. Did you see his legs?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're awesome artwork on his legs.
You know
He's
how
got two.
you know how hockey players, like their goalies, have that really cool helmet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's what they did on his leg.
Mhm.
It's pretty cool. It really
It's
is.
beautiful.
Well,
It's really neat.
None of you's ever seen mine, did you?
Oh yeah, I've
No.
never seen yours, but
No.
you should check the Tiger Kings out. His are pretty,
I
would
got
like yours
mine's
too.
mine's hard cast like that, but I got electric lightning bolts of different color coming up the leg, like I'm drawing energy from the earth.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's neat. That's neat. I want to see.
I know.
We
all
it's
wanna
in,
see
it's in the other room right now. I'm sorry, I can't just.
No, I just mean in general. That would be really cool. I didn't know like they could do so much. So I saw Tiger Kings actually. His is really cool too.
Hmm.
Yeah, like I said, mine cost a pretty penny.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and like I said, the lab, like for a veneer in the lab, it's probably like about $300 for the lab to make it. So I can't imagine what does it cost for a prosthetic leg to be made, and what is it sold for?
Right.
You know, because
They put a lot of technology in it.
about 80%.
Oh, sure.
You know, I
It's a-
spoke up at the Coalition Amputee convention. I spoke up, and I said it's really it's very, very sad that there's eligible people out there that have became leg amputees or a hand amputee, but they can't afford to get the right amputee that will give them a productive life
Right.
because they just can't afford it. There's really no programs if you're middle class funds. There's no help. There's no assistance. There's nothing available for you.
Oh my God.
Right. If you
Are
make
there
enough
any,
to
like-
survive every month, you can't have it because you can't afford it.
Well, my
Right.
grandson had brain surgery when he was 8 months old,
Mhm.
and he had to have a helmet like after the brain surgery. Okay,
Uh-huh.
on his head, he had craniosynostosis. I don't know if
Mhm.
you know what
Aw.
that is. It's where your head is like,
Large.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
the bones are, I don't know. It's like, I
Right.
can't
It's
understand what it is. The helmet for
I,
him at 8 months old was $2,500.
My
God.
God.
Yeah, that kind of
$2,500
stuff's ridiculous.
And
for a
that was
little helmet.
Oh,
probably what, at least 10 years ago? You know?
It wasn't 10 years ago. It was 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay. But even
So,
that $2,500 for is ridiculous.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
wonder if there's
And
any
he
foundation,
hated it. He
Simon, like
hated it.
you
He
know, you
hated
could
that helmet.
that you could share on your stream. Is there any foundations that help with stuff like that? That would be cool to
Yeah.
share on your stream or
Well,
something.
my
you know.
daughter donated the helmet now because he doesn't need it anymore. So she
Oh,
donated
awesome.
it to the
That's cool.
hospital
Yeah,
because, for another child that maybe can't afford it or whatever, but he hated that helmet. Oh my God. She could not keep that helmet on him. And he's always tugging at it and trying to
I
pull
don't
it off
blame him.
because he would sweat.
I
It
don't
would-
blame
he
him.
would
Poor
sweat
guy.
underneath it.
That would
You
be
know?
very uncomfortable, and you couldn't explain
Yeah.
it to him.
Yeah.
No, not at 8 months old. Like
No, you're not explaining anything. They just know it doesn't feel good, and they don't know why it's
No.
there. You know.
Yeah, and he was too young to even have regular painkillers. She could only give him Tylenol, and he was cut. He had 60 stitches across his head,
Oh, no.
Oh,
and
baby.
they have to cut you zigzag,
Carla,
And-
the helmet, did it help keep his skull in shape?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
they
that's
wanted it
Yeah,
for.
that's what I knew that's what it was for.
Yeah.
That's why I was wondering if it worked.
Yes, it did.
Good.
Because
Good,
my daughter
good.
made sure, but she was also freaked out that he would fall or trip or, at 8 months old when you're starting to walk, she was scared that he would fall down and crack his head open or,
Yeah.
kids, you have to watch them all the time. So my daughter was more worried about that he would fall and crack his head open and the shape of his head. We never cared about the shape of his head. But yeah.
That has to be so scary for a mom. Like,
Oh
because,
my God.
I can remember, like, all my kids, around that age is when they want to get up and go. And they're having anything. Oh, I would be nervous wreck. There's no that.
Yeah, she would always when he started to walk, she would be like there, like, ready to catch him like all the time.
Yeah,
she
you
was
live in
just so
constant
worried about him.
paranoia, that he's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
Well, man,
He
you
was
have what, 6 children?
Yeah, I have 6.
You have a half a dozen children.
I
But
know.
had they,
I know.
I know.
here's the thing with his surgery, it could have been done by laser, but had they caught it sooner, but they kept telling my daughter that she was crazy. Like, 'cause she said, his head looks funny to me. Like she said, I think there's something, and they kept saying, oh, you're just a new mom and you're just worried about nothing. And they found it earlier, like when he was even younger, they could have done it with laser. They wouldn't have had to have the surgery.
My son would not open his eyes after he was born for like 2 months. And I
Oh
kept
my
telling
God.
our doctor, I'm like, what's going on? I mean, he's not, and he's like leaning backwards when I'm holding him. He's trying to like arch his back and, look over upside down. And he said, let's go to the eye clinic because I think his eyes are crossed. Go to the little clinic that we had in town because he hates that doctor. And he told me, he said, yeah, he's got crossed eyes. He's got strabismus, amblyopia, astigmatism, and did I say strabismus already? 4 different things. Anyway, so he told me, it's fine. Just don't worry about it. We'll probably do surgery, but we'll wait till he's like 3. So I went back and I told my doctor, and he's like, oh, hell no. No, you're going to Baton Rouge. This guy's a specialist in strabismus. And he immediately started, I would alternate patches, the one eye one day, the other eye the next day, which he did not mess with the patches. Thank God. He left them alone. And then he did surgery at 13 months. But they are saying, it's by age, and the closer you can get it to when they were born, the younger that they are, the more success you have.
Yeah.
And how old is he now?
He is 31 this year. I'm
Everything's
old.
fine?
Bless his heart, misdemeanor.
He's fine. He never had to have another surgery. He'll come over and he'll like cross his eyes at me. I'm like, you know what?
Aw.
I'm
My
gonna
niece
punch you in
had to have
the face.
like they took her eye out, like you know, and they had to fix her eye because it was so crossed.
Yep.
She was
Uh-huh.
4. They didn't want to do it. They can only do it up to like 6 years old. There's actually a time limit. Yeah, but
Yeah.
she's doing well. She's like 11, almost 12 now, and she's doing well. Like never had another surgery or anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hi,
That is
Diane. Defended my pantyhose.
Such amazing
A
moms here.
mother knows. Like my daughter kept saying,
Mhm.
there's something wrong with his head does not look right.
Us
And
fathers know
yeah,
too. Some
fathers,
fathers.
yeah, some fathers do.
Some fathers. Let's.
They kept, they kept telling her, no, well, there's nothing wrong. You're just a new mother. You're just worrying for nothing. Well, ended up having to get, brain surgery.
I will say
Which-
my husband has excellent intuition with the kids. Simon, like he's really good. Like if the kids are out and, maybe just arguing with their friends, or one time, they were going to be late to school when they had stayed at my grandma's, and he was like, I should just go get him tonight. My grandma's electric went out. They were late, just different little things. Nothing bad, knock on wood. But I mean, dads do know. Dads know.
Yep.
Jane's up here to.
We got two
challenge you.
panel hose. Two panel hose.
Yeah, 2 panel homes
Thank
up here.
you.
Jane's my best friend. She loves me so much.
It's a contest.
It is a contest.
Okay, we got a test.
She
Jane,
won last week.
Can you hear us all?
Simon, you might win this week. You've been on quite a few panels.
I know. I've been hoeing. I gotta put on my headphones.
I know. Sometimes I have to use headphones and sometimes I don't. I really don't understand StreamYards that well. Someone
I
says
think
that
it's-
Zoom is easier, but I just can't get into Zoom. Same with DLive. I don't understand DLive that well.
Zoom, you can get up to 30
Hi,
people on your panel.
Really, Simon?
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Zoom, but I don't know how to run OBS, and I think you have to have OBS. I need to talk to like Starlight and 180 and see.
I
if they
think we actually, I think on Uber Goobers, I think we actually had 53 people up on her.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
I did a
How
challenge
do you
and like
guys
wanted
talk
100
though?
people up, and she like
That's too many. That's too many. I can't even get a word in on
It
that.
was a contest going on.
yeah,
You know you couldn't get a word in.
it was a challenge. It was really cool. She wanted to see how many people like she could get on panel at one time, and it was
Yeah, it was a contest going on between
Oh.
I forget who there was 3 channels, but anyway,
Did y'all get on there and sing "We Are the World"?
I wanted to. I suggested that. It's-
That would have been awesome.
Uber was so
Yeah.
excited
Is there
that
any
she
fights?
there comes a time.
When there's fights on a panel with just 6 people, it's hard to hear what everybody's saying. Can you imagine?
What?
Oh yeah.
What?
Different
What?
Uh-huh.
I think it would be good
It
for a
was.
game show, though.
Yeah, it
For
would be.
everybody. Yeah,
It would be for playing a game like that game that
just if everybody would do one at a time, right? If all
like Family Feud or something. You
I
would
just
have games.
downloaded that, Carla.
Oh, did you? That's cool.
We're gonna have to play
Well,
Yeah,
we need to give a tutorial on how to behave on panels. Like
Jane. Yes,
you always respect the host.
Yep.
You know,
And the host is allowed to
unless
bring
you can't.
the host is allowed to
Right.
blame anybody on the panel when she puts her foot in her mouth that she wants.
That's right.
No, seriously, I think the panels go pretty well for the most part. Like I usually have, pretty good panels. I've seen pretty good panels here, but some of them, like that I've watched maybe in other communities, people are talking over each other. They have no etiquette for like panel, how to act.
Mhm. Like right now, if I wanted to pick talk to Amanda about something that we have a problem with, that would be inappropriate.
Yes, you don't
Right?
bring. Yes, exactly, Jane.
So I won't
you.
talk about your honess.
I'd say,
Ah.
take it to the back chat. Yeah.
Well, here's my thing. If the host says you guys have a problem with if there's a fight in the chat and people have a problem with each
Right.
other, and the host says, guys, come up, I mute myself, and you work it out. And if you can't work it out, then like I did with Blue and Save Robbie,
Mhm.
I didn't take sides because I liked them both. And but it kind of sort of worked out, but it kind of sort of didn't. So whatever.
Well,
Nah.
Sometimes
You
it's
have-
best just to keep your big fat mouth shut and not, let
yeah,
them
but you
fight
had
it
good
out.
intentions, and I
Yeah.
think overall, got a little heated, but and then Robbie did his live, but after that, I think they both agreed, just and so it did lead to like resolution. It just didn't happen.
No, it just
Shut
They
the
agreed
fuck
to
up,
disagree.
Amanda. Shut the fuck
Good morning,
up.
sweet weeds. Hey, we do have a side check. Good morning, sweet weeds.
Good
Oh,
morning,
good
everybody.
morning.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't even see
Two
it.
tacos. She's driving,
so
so
Yeah,
so
she's
she can't
talking.
answer.
Yeah,
And
she's
I'm
on her way to work.
Good morning.
Oh my
Jojo.
Oh.
Hold on.
Lisa,
Amanda.
Amanda,
Ja.
Jojo.
Let's see. Lisa, Sabrina, Sweetie,
Yeah,
Roma.
I'll
What the fork?
And what the fuck?
What the fork?
I love what the fork. She's always
Oops.
showing us all this fancy food we make, and we're like making burnt hot dogs and mac and cheese. And she shows these big fancy plates. We're like, F you. What the
She's
fork?
disgusting. She's a disgusting human being.
Jane, you were cracking me up
Sick of
yesterday with your
her
meme.
cooking. I'm sick of the way she puts her plates together.
Oh, whatever. What the fork
What the
is.
fork? How long have you had that name?
What the fork in her
We've had it for a long
culinary
while. A
skills?
while.
Get out of here.
Hey, live, laugh, love.
Jane.
Look at her in this little show off.
But what's funny is Marcia calls her what the fuck.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
What the heck? I did that once. When she,
Do you know what? Let me tell you a little. Oh, hey, my cat Murphy. He
We're not
was
all
chewing on,
ladies.
I thought, a water bottle. And I go, that's fine. Chew on the water bottle. That's fine. Turns out it's my headphones.
Oh my
He's chewing on my
God.
headphones.
Oh my God, Jane.
So if I don't make sense or you can't hear me, it's because of Murphy.
Jane has
Damn,
the
Murphy.
cutest dog.
Oh, Jane has a little Bengal
cat.
Forever.
He's a little Bengal tiger, but
Yeah.
I went to Petco because I have another cat that I really, I like the other cat, but I don't love the other cat. And I need a cat
Jane,
to teach.
favoritism.
Well,
Oh, favorite.
it is true because the other cat has behavioral issues.
the one that was crawling on your head.
Well, no, what it does, the other cat,
God.
it's a rescue, and when it doesn't get enough to eat, it like bites my ankles, like it nips my ankle.
He's a rescue.
And when I'm asleep, they wait till I'm asleep because they know I like sleep. And they wait till I'm asleep, and then that cat, the other cat, Macy, she'll just like throw things off the counter. Just throw things off the counter. And it's not because she's bored, it's because she wants me to get up and feed her more. And she's already overweight.
Well, I have one that loves to sleep. They're both still kittens, and then I have Rainbow. I have Rainbow and I have Cupcake, and one likes to sleep, and one will purposely mass destruction where they're not even allowed in my room because they must knock my TV down last week. So yeah,
Tell the story about
What is going on around here?
Cupcake. Was
They're
it
like, "You like
Cupcake
our one time
a girl
Good morning,
you
Samira.
thought was a girl, but it was really a boy?
Simon's
Cupcake.
Yeah, I thought it was,
ever.
I thought I had a boy and a girl. Or I thought I had two girls. I mean, so around Christmas time, I'm like, wait a minute. I don't think this is. It was starting to grow up because it was abandoned. I was looking. I was combing him, and I was like, oh my God! I named it Cupcake, and it's a boy. Like I thought it was a girl. We thought we had two girls, but no, we have a boy and a girl. Yep.
Okay, I'm warning everybody, Jane and Amanda. I'm going to whenever I
What?
go into a side chat, somebody drop me a fucking link. I'm getting in this contest.
Oh, you want to be a panel?
I'm gonna nominate you right now, Simon, for panel ho. Hold on.
Well, I gotta come to. I get Carlos. I get my own. It's
I
the
think
farms.
Amanda
I get the
knows more
farms.
people.
Yep. You
Hold
guys
on.
should start
I'm
keeping
Don't
track.
drive in the middle of the night, so I
Oh, or you can be manho of the week. You want Pannerho or manho? I can
Yeah,
nominate.
You
Manho.
could be both.
No, I don't want
Manho.
Let Vinny have that
Anthony.
title. It's
Okay, we're
Start
gonna be
campaigning
Pannerho.
now for Manho.
I was so excited when I got Smarty Pants. I told my husband I was so excited. And then Ash 274 and I had a huge fight about it. And we're still fighting about it because we always try to be smarter than the other one now.
Yeah, the contest. Yeah.
But I'm not done with my story. So I had a cat who I did not really care for, who needed to learn how to be a cat because it was a rescue. And then I went to Petco, and all they had was kittens. I guess there's a lot of kittens in the summer. And I said, look, people, I need a cat that can stick up to a bully cat, a cat that bullies me and my husband and makes me feed her. And it's ridiculous. And they're like, oh, we have the perfect cat for you.
She needs a thug.
Yeah. And they walk me over to a barrel of kittens, like a literal barrel of kittens. Like they're all on top of each other sleeping. And she reaches to the bottom, which scared me. It was the very bottom. And she pulls out this sleeping, beautiful tiger cat. Like sleep, and she puts him on my shoulder and he hugs me, and I'm like, oh my God, Macy never hugs me, and Macy doesn't even let me hold her, pat her, only feed her. That's all I'm allowed to do. So I was like, oh, I love this cat, and they're like, and he's very assertive.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I got him. He refused to go in the cage, and he makes the weirdest meows. His meows are rah, rah, rah. And I was like, you sound like a bear. Or an eagle? Like, what is your problem? So I took him to the vet, and the vet started laughing. She's like, you got a Bengal tiger cat. Those are expensive. And I'm like, I paid $40 at Petco. She started laughing. She's like, you have to exercise this cat an hour a day. I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah.
She goes, an hour a day, or he's going to get into things, and it's not going to be the things you want.
Oh, he'll tear your kitchen cabinets apart, everything.
He got inside the wall. Like,
See, that sounds just
the wall.
like Cupcake, but he just look. Last summer we lived somewhere temporarily until we got this place, and 2 different baby kittens showed up on my doorstep. The back doorstep, and we rescued both. And I need to figure out what kind of that sounds just like Cupcake. He is in everything.
She could tell by the way he walked. Yeah, and by his stripes. Oh, he got in the wall because he found a hole, like a little small hole, and he was still getting by our newly put in dishwasher. And he got in and he crawled inside the wall, and I was like, oh my God, the cat's missing. And I freaked out. My husband's like, you need to calm down, which you never tell anybody who's missing their cat. You need to calm down. Well, that's another story. But so my husband said, be quiet, and you'll hear him because he's always meowing. So we were really quiet, and I could hear the muffled in the wall behind the refrigerator. And that's my cat. That's my cat. He came out eventually because he got hungry. So he did it again. He found another opening. So we had to close that other opening. It was where, where your cabinets come together and they form a 90-degree angle. There's a little triangle there, I guess. I don't know. He found it.
We got a new kitten last year. She's a year old. We got the 5 dogs. Do I have 5? Yeah, I have 5. And they're big. And I've got the little pit bull. Well, the pit bull and this kitten, the kitten thinks she's a dog, first of all.
Oh, yeah.
The dog's outside, so she wants to go. I'm like, no, you're not fixed yet. Get back in the house. And she rides them through the house. She'll jump on their back and ride them through the house. But the pit bull has to be next to me in bed. That's the way it is. But so does the kitten. And so there's this war going on. And so she'll just hang from the pit bull's jowls, biting her, and the pit bull lets
I
her.
have a picture of that. I have a meme of that where a cat's hanging on to a dog. Dog's. It's so cute.
She's crazy.
When I was growing up, we had a Doberman and we had a cat. and we would feed them. Their dishes were on the floor. Well, the cat, one time she was eating, and the Doberman went to eat out of his dish, and she scratched him on the nose. And after that, every time he went to eat, if she came up, if she was eating and he was hungry, he came up, he'd look at her, and then he'd turn around and walk away. Because he was scared of her get scratched on the nose again. She ruled him. Like, he was afraid of her.
We need a buzzer light. We need a buzzer light on these panels.
A buzzer light?
I have a buzzer light in the classroom. What are you talking about, though?
We need a buzzer light so we know when somebody wants to say something.
Oh, I have one of those lights when it gets too loud. It turns
Especially
red
when you're up here with panel hose.
Oh, Simon, you're too bossy. You're bossy pants of the week.
It's going to be bossy.
Move over, baby.
Panel guest of the week. Oh, we got to make that title.
Listen, Jen made me an award for my panel hoe of the week. So I'm going to be rubbing it in everybody's face all week.
I saw it. That's why I'm salty. I came in here. That was the first thing I saw when I woke up. Then I saw you were on this panel. So I knew Carla would ask me up. So I came over here and wanted to tell you, move over.
I want to ask a question. Has anybody heard from Gingerlock's mom? How's she doing after yesterday morning?
No,
I haven't heard anything.
I haven't heard from her
last night, and I have not heard from her. But
what's wrong with Gingerlock's mom? I haven't.
She's probably in the hospital because yesterday she was in a lot of pain.
Yeah, she had a flare up yesterday.
Yeah,
it was not good.
Okay, well, dang.
And I know that when I
just
was
wanted to ask.
Mario might know. Mario's still in here. She talks to her regularly. Mario was in here earlier. Because she usually knows. Mario would know.
Hey, that's a good thing. Bossy Pants of the Week.
Bossy Pants
of the Week. Now, I nominated you for Panner Hoe of the Week, so I already went into Jen's and nominated you. So
you can get Panner. I am one. Wait, I want to talk. All right.
Okay, go.
You haven't stopped.
I was gonna say that you can win Panner Hoe not by always getting up there. You can win it by demanding a link wherever you go. I told her that. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Those
give me a link.
Give me a link. And they demand a link. Link me.
I'm going to demand it in Wendy and Diane's and Randy's next time I'm in the chat.
You know, yep.
Yeah.
You know what I miss?
Get up there, you get extra points. So
I really miss Molly and Sarah Smiles. When Sarah would just be beside herself and demand links.
She does that. She's doing that, but
I miss Molly a lot.
I do too.
Sarah,
I do too. I miss her.
But that was the funniest because she would knock her off the panel and she'd go, "God damn it, give me a fucking link." So she'd bring her back up. She'd start screaming at everybody. She'd knock her back off. Oh my God. It was great.
She's been hanging out in Makeup Mobsters chat. So
I think she always did, though. I think,
but now she's talking crap on Molly, so you got to watch her.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah, that's not
good.
She
says things like she needs to go to rehab.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think that's her. Yeah.
That's what Sarah Smiles is going
on. It is. She's got a different picture, and it doesn't even have Sarah Smiles anymore.
No, maybe she doesn't say that. No, I'm thinking of someone else that says the rehab.
No, she's been bashing Molly pretty hard lately.
But she has been bashing Molly. That's why she changed her name.
I don't want to know about it. I don't
either.
Oh God, come on! You're in the drama community.
Simon's the sweetest drama guy ever. I've never heard him be mean. Ever.
I asked Wendy yesterday.
I've only seen him be mean to one person.
Simon?
I am drama OG.
You put things in perspective, Simon.
To one person, and that is a purple person. But and you're not mean. You just tell the truth. But you're always so sweet and pleasant, always.
Do you know
we can change that? We have time. We can change him. We can change.
You know who's funny?
No, I can be wicked. I can be wicked. I work with women. I can be wicked.
When Pinko Trooper comes in here, he cannot
I
fan.
love Kinko. I
Cannot-
always love Kinko.
He's
What about him?
hilarious.
Oh, he's
He's
hilarious. I
hilarious.
always read.
Who is
much
it?
There's certain.
love
We
him.
need to have a category of people I always read. Like no matter what, if they're in a chat, I'm gonna read their comments. Like I
Yeah.
always read 180.
Okay, I just read a comment. I just read
Where?
a
Who?
comment.
What?
Remy is demanding for her cat back. Look out. Her
Uh-oh.
crown.
Oh, you gotta
Yeah.
put the work in. You
Proud.
can't get that out of my hands unless
She
she
got
worked for
Panorama
that.
from
Sorry.
from Life Perplexed. She got Panorama.
I think she got, yeah. And
Mhm.
actually my category in there, the gangster, wasn't as bad as some of the categories in there because like
No, she said I was gonna end up dead, and it did. She said that she was
yeah, that was the
Amanda's
word.
I mean, that's
bad.
awful.
days, and Marsha was violent. Like,
That's
She
the
has
word.
a rage boner. What is Marianne said? A rage boner
rage
against
boner,
Amanda.
yeah.
Against Amanda. I mean, if there's war tomorrow, like we're already at war technically, but if there's
yeah,
another
she
war,
hates me, and
she'll
I don't
blame
give a
Amanda
fuck.
Lynn. It's
Yeah.
Amanda
I
Lynn
don't
did it.
understand like her like
Neither do I.
like the amount of hate she has for you is like
Well,
really
I can explain
unhealthy.
it real quick before I jump off. We were good friends. If you go back about 6 months, you'll find a video where she's like telling me she's sorry and how good of friends we were. And
I remember
I saw
that.
that video.
I didn't like, I was like, I don't want your apology. I just want you to leave me alone. And because I guess I didn't like, oh, Laura, let's be friends again. Because we were friends for like a year and a half. I just have no interest in being friends with people like that are so mean and stuff. And I think it hurt her feelings, and she just doesn't know how to deal with
I
feelings.
am.
There's
So I
Mary. Mary O's here. You
Oh,
better
Mary-
jump off.
Mario, why do you like
Mary,
What's the
how
matter?
is Gingerlock's mom? MGL is fine. She loves not being on YouTube. Yeah.
Bye, guys. I got to do homeschooling. Bye, guys.
Oh,
Thanks for
okay.
having me.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya,
Talking to
Amanda.
you, sweetie.
Mario, have you heard from Ginger? Do you want to come up? Have you heard from Gingerlock's mom? We're all wondering about her.
I was the only one that asked about her. They was talking
Yeah,
about me.
yeah, he was the only one. I admit it.
It was the thoughtful
No.
male. It was the
Yes,
thoughtful
you were.
male that
Yes,
asked.
it was the thoughtful male. It was the thoughtful male. Because she's usually in here in the morning. So.
Yeah.
She's here.
Mhm.
She's only posting hearts. Is this
Remy
a
said
game?
No,
We have to
Ginger, she
guess?
was having a hard time yesterday. She
Yeah.
told us that she had a flare up and she was having a hard time taking in a breath. She was on the panel, but she was very
She was scared to go to the hospital.
yeah.
Just here to, take back my crown.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
Just here to take it back. That's all. All right, guys. Have a
Mary-
good day. No
Mary
Remy
hasn't
All
recap.
right. That
Yesterday
counts as
either.
one panel.
Is anybody keeping
I
track?
will hop on every freaking panel I can because you guys are not taking it from me.
Okay,
It's
Mary
mine and mine
says,
alone. Bye, guys.
Mario says, no, I have
Right.
not heard from her since yesterday morning when she texted
Ooh.
and she might go to the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
So hopefully
Let's
she's
hope
she-
okay.
Yeah, let's hope she did get there and they're treating her, right? Because she
Yeah.
was scared that they wouldn't.
Yeah. And here's the thing right now in this time is, when you go to the hospital, your family can't come and visit you.
Yeah.
Right.
You're there.
And
Nobody
if
can
she's
come and
in
visit
pain,
you.
she might not have her phone with her. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
guessing. Because when I was going to have a surgery right before we went to lockdown, and the hospital called me and they're like, your husband can't come in with you. He has to stay in the parking lot, and you're going to spend the night, and he's not allowed to spend the night. And I was just like, what? Because he does everything for me practically always. And I'm just like, oh my God, I have to pay the bill. I have to do all this. I have to do all that. And I'm by myself. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's what they're doing. But we're
Right.
reopening our state. I'm not going to tell what state I live in, but we're one of the ones that are slowly reopening. So.
Well, that's
What
what I
do you
want to
think
tell
about
you. A restaurant opened yesterday, and my daughter, she was in the parking lot, and there was actually a line because people was picking up. People stupid. I wouldn't touch anything, but anyway, the line. Two other people tried to cut in front of other people. It made a confrontation. They had to call the cops. The cops had to come to the restaurant, all
Dear
because of damn
Lord.
fucking food.
All of a sudden, standing in line at a restaurant and being on a panel has become a blood sport. Who knew?
Who would have guessed?
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. I just want my nails done. Damn it. That's all I want in life. That's
Are
it.
they
Nails
gel?
done.
Are they gel caps or what?
No, I had the gel
Fillers?
caps. I had the what is it called? The dip.
A dip?
Mm.
Yeah, where they dip
I
it in
don't know what the
in the
shit this is.
powder.
I just hear my girls talk about fillers and everything else.
Mhm. No, it's
That's
basically I have
acrylic
my own nails.
isn't it? When they acrylic nails, they do the fillers on the acrylic nails. I
Well,
don't
and
know.
you have to do it with the dip too, because I think it's an acrylic dip, but it's your own nails. They just paint them and then they dip them in the powder.
Oh,
Yeah, which is awesome. But now they look like bloody stumps, pretty much.
Bloody stumps.
No, because you don't because I can't clip anything because I just keep going. You know, I'm like, oh no, there's an
Oh my
edge.
god.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the one time I cut my bangs on Ambien. Oh my god. Did not work out. I just kept going and going.
I wonder about this woman.
You should.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I got
Cut
work
my
to
hair on
do
Ambien.
today.
Oh, I think we all. Well, I'm finding work to do every day. Like I didn't realize how dirty my house was till I started cleaning under things and
Ugh.
wiping things down, pulling the stove out, pulling the fridge out, pulling the washing, just washing everything. Like, oh my
gosh.
God.
I figure mine will just flood again and clean all that stuff out, you know. So what?
Yeah.
Why even bother?
Right.
Yep.
So
But my house smells like bleach. Like
Really?
everything is bleach. Yeah, on Saturday, my husband and I did our pantry. We put everything, you know, when the grandkids come, you buy stuff for them, you buy stuff and then it just goes to the back of the pantry and just keeps going.
Right.
We had
Right.
a whole garbage bag full of treats that we had bought for the kids. Marshmallows that were all stuck together and they were so old. So we just put them in a thing and my husband took them out to the woods and put it out for the animals. Like
my nephew's wife she's so smart. I hate her. But for her kids, she got, the shoe thing that hangs over the door and it's
Right.
long. She got that and put snacks in it
Yeah.
on the back of the pantry door.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's a
I
really
rate it
good
all the
idea.
time.
Oh my God. I
Mhm.
would never think to do that.
That's the first place I go when I go to their house. Like, what has he got, man?
You raid their snack.
Yeah, I just push them out of the way and worked my way to the pantry.
Exactly. That's what I do too. But I'm not a sweet eater. I like the salty stuff. I'm not like into sweets much.
I do the combo.
My husband's the sweet eater in our family. He
I love
is.
chocolate covered potato chips.
Oh, that would be good.
Oh,
Oh
gross.
my
I've
god.
never had chocolate.
They're so good.
That would be good. It's like chocolate covered pretzels.
I've never heard of
Right?
chocolate covered potato chips.
Yeah,
Oh,
look them up.
sweet.
You can order them from Gourmet
That's like
Chocolate Shop.
sweet and salt, right? Sweet and salty.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That might be good, actually. That would,
Carly, they're a must. They're a must. They're a must.
Well, now if I try them and then gain 100 pounds, I'll blame you for it.
No,
I like them
it's a
that much.
treat. Remember, it's a treat. You keep it put
Yeah, but
away.
maybe
It's a
I'm-
treat. You don't sit down and munch on them like it's a damn bag of potato chips.
Amanda said, yes, Simon, you can make them. How would you make them? Just get potato chips, melt chocolate chips, and then dip them? I don't know. I guess you
I don't
could.
know. You could.
Oh my god.
I was watching, as I watched this gourmet quarantine cooking show on YouTube, and she was making chocolate dipped strawberries, but she was like dipping them in the chocolate and then dipping them in like marshmallows, almond, you know what I mean? Rolling them around in
Yep.
almonds and
Hi, baby.
Rice Krispies. Oh my God, it looks so good.
So I'm looking at the news, right? Got it turned down.
Mm.
We've got the
Mhm.
U.S. has 56,253 confirmed deaths. Okay, the
Mm.
worldwide, we've got 212,000 ish deaths. Okay,
Mhm.
compare that to 1912 or 1918.
Mhm.
And people are freaking out saying, "Oh, well, this could have been so much better." Well, yeah, it could. And I mean, one death is not acceptable. But my God, you're talking about 50 million people who died
Are
in
you
that.
trying to put a positive spin on it?
Yeah, I'm thinking that we've done a pretty good job, especially here, but on a worldwide scale, we've done way
Oh.
better than we were doing 100 years ago.
My husband said this
Well,
too, like how many
what?
haven't been, because they're only testing people that are like sick or have a temperature or whatever.
Right.
How many people have had the not had the virus, but would have tested positive that aren't sick, weren't showing symptoms, and
my state is 49 out of 50 states as far as testing, and we're going to be one of the first states to open up.
Yep.
And I would just watch this special on Showtime about Italy last night and they only tested the ones that ended up in the hospital and
Wow.
died. So their numbers are not even accurate. They're not even reporting the people that got sick and recovered. And so I know a certain somebody in this community who got really sick and went to the doctor like 3 times and 3 times asked
Yep.
for a test, did not get it, still sick.
Yep.
So there's like those numbers are not accurate. To me,
No.
they're not accurate.
I don't think they are either. But however, what's
Mhm.
scary for like your state, they open
Mhm.
up, the states around you find out they open up, they're going to come
Yep.
there to get services and
M
bring their
says,
nasty ass
Right.
virus, you know?
M says
Right.
14% of the tests are showing antibodies and most were asymptomatic.
Well, that's
Wow.
good. Tell them to
They
donate
need
some
what they need
plasma.
to do. If I was the president or a president or in charge, I would roll out a program where I test every single citizen, or I try to. Just
Right.
so we have accurate numbers, because what the scientists are saying is going to come back in waves. I
Yeah.
don't know.
They're saying
I
that
tend
there
to
should be a
believe,
second
yeah.
wave.
Yeah.
This fall.
But I don't watch the news because I get really upset because I was supposed to have a surgery and they rushed me to try to get me in right before, and then they canceled it. And I'm the one that's like, when are the hospitals opening up? I don't care about the stupid restaurant. Open the hospital for my surgery.
Yeah, that's
And there's other
bad.
people that need like treatments, like biopsies for cancer,
Right.
colonoscopies. They all came to a stop. It's probably a good thing. I had a long talk with my doctor. It's probably a good thing. You don't want to get this virus and die, but
Read M's comment. It's true.
Opening
It's
up
true.
some states is like leaving others
opening up
closed.
some states and leaving others closed is like having a free section and a pull. Exactly. They wanted Trump to make a decision for the whole country, but he said, no, let the governors decide. So I guess it's up to the governors.
And that's where it should be, actually, to be honest.
I don't know. My governor
some
sucks.
governors are not trustworthy, in my opinion.
Mine.
But ultimately, it's up to us to do
Yeah,
what we think is best for us. I'm not
right.
comfortable yet.
You're not gonna
with-
go to
I'm
the
not
restaurant?
I'm not comfortable to go to a restaurant. I'm not comfortable to go to a beach. I'm not comfortable to go on a bus. I'm just
Well,
not.
I'm not comfortable paying for using cash to pay for anything.
I'm not
It's-
comfortable
Exactly.
trying to squeeze into my jeans that fit 2 months ago
Right.
and
Right.
carrying my fat ass to restaurants.
I have never
Well, they
in all my life.
also.
My husband came home yesterday. You have to know he weighs like 120 pounds soaking wet. He's like a little chihuahua. and he looks like he's 12. So
Cute.
he comes home yesterday. He's got his belt undone, his pants undone. I'm like, what are you doing?
Ooh,
He said,
baby.
oh my God, my stomach, I've got gas so bad, my
Oh.
pants don't fit. I'm like going,
Oh
bitch,
no.
shut up.
Oh my God, your husband must be like my husband. He's like 5'11" and weighs 150 pounds. And he was like,
Yeah, he wears a size 28 jeans in the
and
waist.
he's doing
28.
weights last night. He's lifting weights. And I said, what the hell are you doing? He goes, well, I want to keep in shape. Oh my God.
Carla.
What?
Meanwhile, I'm like, I've got this like stomach roll on my like. I'm like,
My,
oh, you
my
make me
roll
fat.
has a new roll. I'm like
my
adding
roll,
rolls.
yeah, my roll, yeah. I mean, and he eats like he'll eat 3 meals a day. Plus, he eats at night, and then he sits there doing exercises. I'm like, you make me sick.
Like,
Yeah.
bitch, quit.
Yeah, give me a break.
Oh my God. Like I literally can put my hands up and like just barely spreading my fingers apart. That's the size of his ass. I can completely cover it. I'm like, you're so
That's
little.
crazy.
I hate you so much.
I had to pop off because my dad had apparently turned up the heat to like 94 and then locked us out of the thermostat. So I'm like, oh crap, I got to get on Google or YouTube and figure out how to unlock this thing, and it's already like, I don't know, 75 outside, so
Oh
it's
my
gonna get hot.
God, that reminds me about
My dad was Home Shopping Network. And he never did. He never like ordered anything online, and he was ordering stuff, and I'm like, give me your card. You're done. Late night up ordering stuff, Home Shopping Network.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Here she comes. She's. I'm gonna have to hold you down. You always do that.
Listen. That was that cranky 85-year-old. Oh my God. I can't with her. I can't. She's got macular degeneration in one eye, so she can't see. She has no peripheral visions. That's all she's got, no central vision. And she started to get it in the right eye. And she's like drawing up insulin for patients. I'm like, oh dear God. She's
Someone
like,
get rid of that account, please.
huh?
MGL still okay.
I got rid of it.
Okay.
Idiot.
I want MGL back.
Why do people make accounts like this? Like, I really, really don't understand it. Like,
they're dumb.
Like, who gets up at what time is it? Like, what time is it, guys? 9 o'clock in the morning.
I got
an account. You come into a chat and put that in there. You are a loser, whoever you are. Come in your real name, or go away. Go away. Just go away.
I want MGL back, and I get it that she's happy not being on here, but it's not about her. This should be about me and my name.
It's not about her.
Yeah,
Just
we all
saying.
missed her. We should have a vote. Who wants MGL back? Like, I think I can understand her though. Like, if you're taking that much, like,
Yeah.
Well,
the video got flagged, so it came down. I have to make another video though, because I mailed masks. Oh, Em's made a video about how to make masks.
Yeah.
And I don't understand that. Like, why would it get flagged?
Oh, they don't want us to talk about the C virus.
Okay, so will this get flagged too?
Oh, who knows?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's
I wonder why I'm wearing this.
You look just like you do in Giggles
I had
video.
one taken down.
Yeah.
I mean, pick a cellulitic pocket and kiss my ass. That's what I got to say.
Like, I think it's kind of like trying to control people. What they
well, they don't want fake information out. They don't want like false information out. Like,
but that wasn't false. What she did was
no, it wasn't. And she was just making a cute little mask. I saw that. And I'm
by the way, I made one like out of a t-shirt, and it's very comfortable. So.
Oh.
They don't want people comparing actual real life stories.
Right.
No.
That's
Why? Why can't we?
Well, I don't think they want people to say, I'm guessing they don't want people to say that the government planted the virus, things like that.
Oh.
Well, they know
That's been out.
they know how it
That's been
all
out there.
came about, right?
What? What? Oh, I know. Don't get this thing flagged and it's gone. I'm scared now. I'm scared.
Somebody dropped.
No.
Misdemeanor.
Oh.
That was misdemeanor.
How rude!
That's how we all. I left yesterday because I just dropped.
Jane.
I left
I
Carla a
know.
note.
Yeah, Simon did.
You are not
Yeah.
allowed to leave until the host tells you you are excused.
Let's make up a bunch of rules.
Yeah.
There she
That is the
popped
new-
back up.
That is the new panel rules.
Well, here's the deal. Okay, so we're in our 50s, me and my sister both. Okay, I swear to God that my mother has two classes of your being. Okay, you are either answering the phone or you are dead in a ditch. There's nothing in between. Okay, so
Right.
and then we've got this psychotic pet thing going on. Okay, she has two dogs, little ones. Okay, the Shih Tzu comes to my house because he's kind of tough and rough and he likes to play hard. And then she's got this little pissy ant Pomeranian, and it has to go to my mother's because it can't be left alone. Yeah, that's whatever. So she drops both dogs off before she goes to work, and she did not drop off the Pomeranian. Well, I don't have the Shih Tzu. I get him Monday, Wednesday, and Friday according to the custody agreement. But so she drops the Pomeranian off at Mom's house. She didn't do that this morning. And I said, well, she wasn't feeling good yesterday. Maybe she's at home. Well, I know, but what if she's sick? I'm like, oh my God, Mother, do you want me to go over there and check her? No, she's probably sleeping. Then why are you calling me? Stop it. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
She's a grown up. She's an adult. She's raised two children. They're not dead or in a jail somewhere. It's okay. She'll probably live. I don't know. So I said, look, why don't you give her an hour or so, then try to call her back. And if she doesn't answer, I'll go check on her, I guess. God. Which we only live a few blocks away from each other. We're all like piled on top of each other. Now you know why I went to Kansas. Yeah. We'd have bad weather. She'd call me and she's like, how's your husband? I'm like, oh, I'm sure he's fine. He's in the building. I, however, am out doing my job on the road, and I'm okay too, if you were wondering. No.
Hey, ladies, you know who I haven't seen around?
Who?
Happy Wife.
Nope, haven't seen them, but
She said I used to talk to her a lot. She went.
So did I.
She was getting I don't know. She said she was getting stalked or something. The last time I talked to her for, I think last summer was the last time I ever talked to her. But she used to put up videos. They have like a place in, is it Aspen?
Yeah, they go up there. They go up there for vacation. She
bike riding videos, and she does turtles.
She was around this fall though. She was around this fall because that's the last time I had a conversation with her.
Because I was getting advice because I found a turtle in my backyard, and she rescues turtles.
Yeah.
So that's how I know her. Ginger Locke's mom, please come up. Please come up. She's in the chat.
I inquired about you, honey.
Yes, he did.
I was the only one.
He did. Yes, he did.
But Carla was thinking about doing it.
Yes, I was. I just didn't have, the chance to.
She just didn't care that much. That's what it is.
No, you were stuck up here with two panel hose.
She actually, Carla asked me about it yesterday, and then I texted her.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't want to bombard her with texts.
Yeah, thousands.
I knew she was going through.
We're coming up with rules on how to behave. And
oh my God, y'all! Hey, the New York City, this New York City ER doctor, that was working in the ER committed suicide.
What?
Oh my God!
Yeah, one of the New York City ER doctor on front lines of coronavirus fight commits suicide.
Oh my God.
That's horrible.
That's sad.
Well, there was another doctor that committed it too. I just can't think what state it was. It was like 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
I heard a nurse did too, somewhere in one of the states. it must be hard. Like that has got to be like a really, and my hat's off to those people. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like to anybody that's working with, you know, patients right now with the
Mhm.
virus and even patients that, you know, patients period, because really you don't know. You're
Yeah.
putting yourself, it's like going to war, you know,
Yeah.
against something that we can't see.
It really is.
So, yeah.
Oh.
We
And
just
when
had
you're
2 the other night die from a nursing home
wow.
Ugh.
from the
Yeah.
coronavirus.
Here
I
I'm
don't see
wondering,
this ending.
sorry.
No, go ahead, Carla.
No, I'm just wondering how it would get into a nursing home. Like that's kind of like, does someone bring it in
Yeah.
or you know what I mean?
Probably it has to
Kind of
be.
like
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's got to
most
be like,
definitely.
you know, someone's touched something that they've touched or
Ugh.
you know.
Hmm.
That's what's scary about. That's why I'm not ready to like
Or
if
like they
they
were saying before, you know, they're only testing the ones that have symptoms. What about those that are asymptomatic but they have it?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Exactly.
so they go to
Right.
work thinking that they're fine. There's nobody testing for it, and then an elderly person gets it and they pass it on from there. You know, why are you crying? Why
Mm-mm.
are you whining?
Yes.
You're living in a lap of luxury,
I
you
know, but
ass.
it's not enough.
Is that your pit bull?
Yes, she drives me crazy.
Yep. They're babies.
I love
I used to
her.
not like pit
It's like,
bulls.
who
You
in the
know, I
fuck is
used
she
to,
talking to? Who is crying? Who's
you
I would not
know,
either. I would not have a pit bull. They scared me to death, and I was sure that they were going to eat me while I was asleep. And then I
right?
got her when she was 8 weeks old, and
Mhm.
she is attached to me, which really pisses my husband off bad.
Oh
And
yeah.
he keeps trying to steal her affection. I'm like, it doesn't matter. She's imprinted on me, and it
Yep.
is what it is. And so she's laying here with a cow hoof, which smells like ass, I might add. And she, she's in heat. So my husband walks around saying it's a delicate time for her. You know, she's having, you have to be nice to her.
sympathetic?
I'm like, Jesus Christ. Would you care if it were me? No,
Hi
you don't.
Jennifer.
No.
Why are you so bitchy?
I don't know.
What's
Um
wrong?
Jennifer has a urinary tract infection and kidney stones.
Oh, I
Oh,
hate
Jennifer.
that.
Ah,
So sorry.
Miserable.
That sucks.
Oh,
Ugh.
God. Kidney stones are painful too. I don't know because I've never had one, but my son-in-law had one, and he said he'd never felt pain like those kidney stones.
mm-hmm.
Ugh,
I had to
I
get
don't know.
tested for those recently, and luckily I don't have them because I had a bladder infection.
What
It's
is the
like, oh
symptoms for
God,
kidney stones? Just
Excruciating
pain. My
pain.
doctor told me you have pain in your lower back, and it's so bad that like when somebody touches you, you'll be like, ow. That's what he told me.
Wow.
Yeah.
is that
My
I've
what
heard
sister
I
had
people.
don't
one.
know.
I've heard people pass out from kidney stones because it's so painful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
The only
Jennifer
thing that
says
compares to childbirth is kidney stones.
Really?
Yep.
Mm.
really? Oh
Yeah.
my
Get it?
God. I hope I don't never, ever,
I
ever.
know.
Well, you know,
I
at
never
least with,
had
go ahead.
a bladder infection for 30 years, and then all of a sudden I'm starting to get them, and they're trying to figure out why.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, Ginger Locks. Ginger Locks is sick too. Let's send
Is she in the
her.
She's
hospital?
God.
Are you in the
she's here. She just
hospital?
says I'm sick.
Yeah, I know. Let's send up prayers for her that she gets better.
One thing that for our rules for panels too. One thing that bothers us, I was talking to Hello Starlight, is when people say, put a 1 in the chat if I ever do this. Put a 2
Oh my
in the
God,
chat
I
if I
do
ever do
that all the
this.
I
time.
know.
Let me tell you
And
what I
we
learned
make
from the
fun
boys.
of it.
No, the reason why
Yeah.
they do that, the reason why some do that is because for every time somebody types something, it's counted as a
Yeah.
view.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
counted as participation.
So how counter?
Oh,
So
smart.
I learned that from the
So
boys.
put a 1 in the
It's
chat for Carla.
Really?
Yes. Put
Oh
it
Yeah.
in
my
the
If
God.
you
chat.
like Carla,
Ping
put
Carla.
it in the
Yeah.
chat.
If
give
you
us a
like,
Don't like
77 if you
Carla,
enjoyed this
put a 1 in
stream.
the chat.
Put a
Put a
12579
chat.
if you've shaved your legs this week. Go ahead. 12579.
If you like me or you hate me, that's better. Then I'll get
Put
more.
a
Put a
numbers.
one
his-
if you like her, and put a one if you don't like her. Do it now. That's unfair.
Put a 69 if you're tired of staying home.
Yeah.
Yeah, put a
See,
69.
because
if you're tired of
I
being
stay home, but my husband goes away and work.
Mine
Um,
too.
Sweet
We
weed is
we
what-
want answers, Ginger Lock Mom.
I
Are
see
you in
no
the hospital?
69s. Everyone's pleasant.
What's
Stay
CM
home.
mean?
Ginger Lock's mom, are you still in the hospital? Sweet weed asked.
CM.
Are you
What's
in the
CM
hospital?
mean?
CM? Where's CM? I don't even see that.
She wrote CM. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Call me.
Jennifer's looped on pain meds. Get her on the panel. Get her on the panel.
Yeah, you
She's
need to
a,
come up here and entertain
girl.
us.
Points if you're
There
looped
you
up and want to
go.
go on panel.
She's looped.
I got work to do today, so
She's
I'm
looped.
putting it off right now.
She is not in the hospital.
Okay.
Oh, she's not in the hospital,
86.
but it looks like
Do
I
not
can't go.
dox Jennifer's phone number 867-5309 David Dyer. That's not funny. No. Morning Stars here.
So Ginger might still end up in the hospital. Okay.
Wait, she's coming up.
It's just,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That's you, Ginger? Yes, it is. Hey, Ginger.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi,
sweetie. You
babe.
seem like shit.
Hi, everybody. I feel like shit.
Are you just hurting everywhere?
Backs, hips, ribs.
Oh,
Everything.
Called the doctor.
I'm
They gave me
sorry.
some medication. They're like, try this out before we do anything next. It's not working.
when is your
Thanks.
next injection? Not for a while.
Next week.
God.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a long time to wait.
I know. The injection's only every 4 weeks.
And it's only lasting 3, really, huh?
It really, honey, but this isn't like oh, I'm hurting, my medicine's wearing off. This is, I can barely bend a knee or step on my toe, like your big
Yeah.
toe right there.
Yeah.
If I step on that, it's like I scream.
Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Have they ever talked about doing an implant?
They have done one.
Oh, and it didn't work?
It works. It just made one different better and another one worse.
Oh, God. That sucks.
It's
so
hard.
frustrating. It's frustrating.
It is. It is. I'm mad, but spring and fall are the seasons that my body hates, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
So I woke up listening to you lovely ladies talking about it. I'm like, oh, I would love to chime in on this one, but right now I'm pissed. But at least I'm
Yeah.
home. At least I'm at home.
Yeah.
Ladies.
That's
Lovely
my
ladies.
biggest fear. My biggest
Yes,
fear
sir.
is going.
And man.
My biggest fear is going to a hospital filled with people with COVID.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going
Yeah,
to pop
mine
off
too.
so Ginger Lux can come up on panel. Or not Ginger Lux. I'm thinking about you too much, honey. Jennifer Lynn. So she can come up on panel. Ginger, I will.
No, I can pop off because I got work to do. I got to go to work on the computer.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, are
have
you
to
sure you
work.
want to do that?
Yes, I am
Do what?
sure. Because I still get a point to be panel. It does not matter.
Let it be known that I didn't kick anybody off.
No.
Let
Yet.
that go.
Not yet.
please.
No,
Not yet.
I have work I should be doing on the computer. So I just want to say
Okay.
hello and I hope you all get better. And I will see you on every panel later.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay.
Love you,
Bye.
girl.
Love you,
Master
girl.
Control.
Love
Love
Master
you.
upcoming troll.
Hi.
see,
Okay.
I can't see the chat. That's my problem.
I can't
Yeah,
either.
that's what, yeah. They're all sending prayers to you, though.
My man.
So yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, we're thinking about you.
I'm like been stuck in bed. for 2
Simon,
days.
actually, we have to give Simon credit because he is the one that asked first. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he did ask first.
What did Simon
You're just
say?
saying that because he's a boy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but he did. Hey, Jen.
That's the first thing I asked whenever I got on panel, Ginger,
That's
was
true.
about you.
Yeah, that's true.
Whenever
Jennifer.
I get a word in edgewise.
Yep.
Hey, Jennifer Lynn.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you, girl?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Are you just sleepy or you don't feel good?
Oh my
I
God.
slept like I would sleep an hour and then be up, and then sleep an hour and then be up, and then sleep an hour and then be up.
Oh, that's rough.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I hate
Get
those
nothing.
nights.
Oh.
So how do you know that that's what you have, or were you
I don't even
diagnosed?
like, and I'm not taking a sick day because
Oh,
I'm
God.
home. I don't know why I'm laughing.
You need some Toradol is what you need.
Yeah, I was going to say some pain medication.
She's looped right now.
Oh yeah, it's been taken.
So if I
Okay.
get a weird text
Yeah.
from you, I'll know that
Mm.
it's because
Oh, I can't
you're
wait. I'm going to
loopy.
text you all day long, Jennifer.
Yeah. We're going to text her goofy stuff all day long.
Everybody
Ginger
send her
Locks,
boob
my
pics.
heart goes out to you, sweetie.
Yeah. I did I did email my boss at like 5 this morning, and I said, listen, this is what's going on. I'm still going to be working, but if I have to leave, I'll just let you know.
So you work from home, right,
But
Jennifer?
I think I can still work. I'm just like, I'm gonna be
Don't you work-
taking naps in
you work
between.
from
I
home?
think I'll just
don't
set
think
my
Yeah.
alarm like for every hour or so.
What did they got you on, Jen?
Jen, can you hear Carla?
No, I'll have to go.
Wait. Can you hear
I'll
me?
leave and come back in.
I hate StreamYard sometimes. I seriously do, because you're sitting there talking to someone and they can't hear you.
Let me pop off. Maybe you guys can
No,
get a better
you're
connection.
fine. You're fine. You can hear it. When she comes back, she'll hear everybody.
See, you're not allowed to leave either. Just saying.
I know. It's the rule.
Yeah.
Hotel
And
California.
you don't
I
have
can't.
permission. You have not got permission.
From the godmother.
Am
You'll
I
have to do a test. Jennifer, can you hear me now?
Now I can, yeah.
Okay.
Kiss the ring. Kiss the ring.
Kiss the ring.
Yeah.
Talking to myself stuff. Got to get to work now. Y'all have a good day. Okay, 2 tacos. You too, hon.
have a great day?
So what do they have you on, Jen?
Oh wait, me?
Jen or Jim?
Oh, just
Jennifer.
right now I just have pain meds to take.
Yeah.
Just Vicodin right now. But I called the doctor as soon as they opened. And hopefully I'll get an antibiotic and some Flomax.
Yeah.
And I think everybody knows that I like take care of my parents. I don't know how many. Yeah. And my dad gets frequent UTIs. I mean, like they have him on like a maintenance medication. And anyway, he actually went septic from a UTI once, and it almost killed him. And
Oh my God.
well, he ended up with ARDS from it.
Yep.
Anyway, and he was ventilated and everything, but he has Flomax. So I was like, I said to my mom, I'm like, can I have one of Dad's Flomax till I get my prescription, because I don't know how long my doctor will take to phone that crap in. So that's helped it a lot since I took that about like 2 hours ago. And I'm just trying to drink a lot of water. And
Shane, do you have a cold?
Who?
I'm sorry.
Jennifer.
Jen-
You have a cold.
No, I have a UTI, and I think I have a kidney stone, which I get kidney stones.
Well, I guess you won the UTI award after all.
Yeah.
Ginger, what are they giving you for your pain?
Not much right now. I called them. I might have to call them later today, and I might end up in an ER.
I'm so sorry.
I wonder why they couldn't just direct admit you so you could skip the ER. You know what I mean?
Right.
because of the beds.
Because of the virus?
Because of the bed
because of the
availability.
Oh,
beds.
because of the beds. Oh.
And I
But
talked
you'd
to a
have
friend of
to
mine.
go like on your own. Your husband couldn't go with you.
He could take me, but he can't go in.
I think that's what
And
happened with
no
Dova
one
the
could
other
come
day.
with me.
Did
He took
anybody
her.
hear from Dova? What's
Yeah,
like,
she was on yesterday. It was a urinary tract infection.
oh wow, geez, what the hell?
Everybody's getting that. That's weird.
Yeah.
That is weird, and that makes me wonder now.
Are y'all like
He
sleeping
caps
with
it.
each other? I'm just curious.
No, it just
No.
makes me wonder. Like, no, because here's the thing. Like, a couple days ago, I was running like a low grade fever, and I couldn't figure out why. And then this happens through the night, and now I'm hearing a bunch of other people are having UTIs.
Yep.
But I know the CDC just issued a bunch of new ways that COVID's presenting in people.
Can you tell us?
And I'm just wondering what if this is another way? What if it, because
Yeah.
we know it's affecting people's kidneys. There's people on dialysis because of it.
Right.
I do not like, that's why I need to stay on. I've had kidney infections before too, and they're horrible.
Uh-huh.
So,
See, that's what my
sorry.
sister's got right now, UTI. And she'll probably end up with a kidney stone because she gets them all the
Wow.
time. All the time.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I have chronic kidney disease, but the last scan they did, they told me that I was like a ticking time bomb as far as the amount of stones they saw.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You're like, thanks.
But you
I'm
always want to
is
hear
that
it.
like an award? Can I make that an award?
Yeah. I don't think it's an award you want to get.
Right.
I mean, they can be like tolerable, and it just depends on. Thankfully, I've never had one so big that they needed to do anything about it, like surgically or anything. And I've always been able to pass them on my own, but even if they're like the size of a grain of sand, they're still not pleasant.
Kidney. I'm you're talking about kidney stones.
Yeah.
My friend gets them horribly and lands her in the hospital.
My son-in-law gets them.
I haven't been. Last time I was hospitalized with one was when I had one plus a kidney infection, so they just admitted me. And
I wish I could count on one hand or two hands how many times I've been in the hospital. Can't be done. Keeps going and going. Stupid back.
I figured that if you were in the hospital, if you were hospitalized, because you usually do at least one live from the hospital, at least.
Of course you do.
Yes, and you'll have to take your phone with you and do, so we know what's going on with you, because we worry about you, lady.
If I had to go to the, I'm going to pack a bag just in case, God forbid, something's happened. Jason, all he has to do is take it.
Right.
Because this is a bad one.
Really?
Yeah.
So some aren't as bad as others, correct?
Correct. One that wasn't as bad as this, I was put in the hospital.
Oh, really?
Not that I want to, don't get me wrong. But it's the breathing, the hips, everything. I talked to my doctor at 4 something this afternoon. And we're going to have to talk.
Mario says, thanks for the texts. Oh, she's mad about something.
Thanks for the text. To who?
Oh, maybe because she texted you and you didn't text her back. And she was worried about you.
She's got to be joking,
Yeah, oh, so
I
of
didn't
course
even
she's
see your
joking.
texts yet.
Oh, Ginger.
Damn,
Let
we're
us
all
know if
falling
there's
apart.
anything you can do. for you. And Jen, I'm texting you all day.
Jen, did you email me back?
I
Who?
texted you.
Did somebody email me?
I think I did. I
I'm
might have
confused.
texted you. I know I texted Ginger, and I think I texted you, Jen.
Oh,
Jen and I texted for like an hour and a half the other night. I'm like, oh my God, it's like almost falling asleep.
I was telling her about my night.
Yeah, she was. Well, it was interesting, but it was like, I mean, it was late, and I'm used
I
to being
felt bad.
asleep at that time. It was fun. It was fun.
Carla, you
She
sent me.
She showed me some pictures of her handsome son playing
Aw.
football. So
You sent a link
Yes,
out.
let's all pray that he has a football season this year.
that is like
because-
sad for the kids too. And I wasn't thinking about this, but the sports the kids are involved in school.
Well,
you
his
know,
goal, like his ultimate goal, he really wants to play college football. And I'm not talking like a Division I school or anything. He's just, I mean, he's around 5'10" now. He's not like a towering giant or anything, but well, Carla, I'm sure you've heard of St. Francis University, right?
yes.
Okay, he actually really wants to go there and play football for them. And they were talking about starting him at center on the varsity as a 9th grader this year. And
Wow.
if he could do that, like that would be huge for him, because colleges like really look for skilled centers. Like it's just, who's snoring?
Simon.
Am I boring him with my
No,
football
he was
talk?
tired. No, he was tired when he came
No,
on.
I'm not tired.
I'm boring you with my football talk. Listen, my kid's football career is like my life.
If you heard snoring, that was my dog.
Sure. Right, Tracy.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Anyway,
then
colleges and universities really look for centers that know what the hell they're doing. And if he could play for varsity for 4 years as a center, he would have them knocking on his door.
And that would
For
be a nice
scholarships.
little scholarship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be my life too.
I mean, and it's not because of that, like, the money thing. It's just because he loves it so much. And
Right.
I want him to be able to have that to do in college,
Yeah.
right.
And he wants to, like, his goal is he wants to be a history teacher and coach football, like high school football.
Oh, that would be cool.
He loves history.
Yeah, history was one of my favorite subjects in school.
That's
Mhm.
good.
I
mom
was
stuff.
sucked at math. I sucked at math and geography. I really liked geography too. I don't know if
still suck at
do
math.
they still teach that in school?
I had
now?
geography, I think, in like 7th grade or 8th grade.
Mhm.
Just as like it was just geography class, but I don't know. That's a good question. I'd have to. My kids, I don't think I've ever had just a straight
Here's
geometry.
my question: if they don't teach cursive writing in school, how are kids going to write checks or sign checks? Is it all going to be like a thumbprint now, or you know what I mean?
Well, I think checks are almost obsolete at this point.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Every
Um,
once in a while, though, you have to write a check.
I don't know. I learned cursive in 2nd grade. My kids, I mean, they had a different experience. They didn't go to public school. They've been in private school, and they learned cursive in 2nd grade too. So,
Right.
but I know, like in public schools, they're not
What's wrong?
really teaching it.
Not
So,
anymore. No.
What's wrong?
I mean, if that was the case with my kids, I'd teach them on my own. Like,
What is wrong?
What
She's
is what?
bitching. She's bitching.
Who's pitching?
who's
My-
whispering?
She's supposed to be a Great Pyrenees, but she's not because she's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And the pit bull has a cow hoof. So now she's come over to me and gotten close to me and started whining. because she wants that cow hoof that smells like ass.
Mhm.
Stacey, I don't know what to tell you, honey. You go take it from her. She takes your shit all the time. Take
Hey,
it back.
Ginger, what happened?
Oh,
Hey.
hello. Hi. Sorry, my phone rang.
Oh, God. I have people tell me that all the time. If their phone rings, they get knocked off the
Well,
panel.
do you, or even anything else, you get knocked off?
See, that's like I'm on my phone right now, and I want to be able to look at the chat, but if I like
Yeah, it'll bump
minimize
me
it,
off.
I think it butts me off too. I hate that. I hate
Yeah.
it.
That's why I use
'Cause-
2 different devices. Like I have my laptop here and I have the chat over here
Yeah,
because
right now I'm too lazy to
I
go
have
get
two
my
right now, too.
laptop.
I just hate it because Rhonda can sit down there and say anything she wants to about me, and I can't say anything
I
back.
haven't seen Rhonda. Is she even in here?
I talked to her just a little while ago, text and everything, but she
Was
sent me
she
some
in
voice text.
Because I didn't see her.
I don't know.
I didn't
she was
see her
going to.
either. How rude of her. She just doesn't
Yep.
want to come up on panel.
That's
How
it.
Hiding.
rude.
We're gonna have to get
But
her
she's
drunk.
lurking. Yeah, we'll have to get her drunk.
Was Rhonda in my
Why is
chat
Jen being
for
so
the
quiet?
Huh?
event? Carla?
Jen, life with
I
Jen.
don't think Rhonda was in your chat, but
I saw
there was a
Rhonda.
Rachel in your chat, or Raquel in your chat.
It's funny. The girls
I'm
in
back.
it
I'm
were
sorry.
fun.
We had fun
Oh,
playing
there
games.
she is.
I'm here. I swear. Didn't leave. Had a
Well,
discussion.
I'm
She
still
popped up.
thinking about our project. We're still going to do our project.
Oh, yeah, hon. It's going to take some time.
Jen,
Yes.
we
Yes.
already got another person to feed the 20 minutes. So now there's 3 pub crawls.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Awesome.
we will wait until you're feeling better.
Yes.
Morningstar says, my heart goes out to all of you suffering illnesses today. My heart wishes you comfort, relief from pain and suffering, and a speedy recovery. Thank you so much, Morningstars.
And Ginger,
Thank
you better have
Morningstar.
event
Thank you.
planning.
Very kind.
Plus, I love that name, Morningstar. Reminds me of a bright star. A bright star.
What are we, like, all sick or something?
I'm not.
I'm not.
I am.
I'm just mentally sick.
Yeah, me too. Like I'm a
little
mental
twisted.
case.
Well, we're all schizophrenic, I thought. So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
told that I shift around because I do shift around in my chair.
I
Mental
did
case.
hear that, Jen, that we're all schizophrenic.
Well,
you know,
here's the thing.
That
medical nugget came from an attorney, I guess. So I didn't know that.
Diagnosis. That
I didn't know
diagnosis
there
came from an
were
attorney.
attorneys who also specialize in mental health.
I guess so, huh? Dual degree, kind of like who.
And they have their doctorate. Don't forget
Right,
that.
right.
Are
That's
you
right.
serious about this?
Well, yeah, we were all
Yes.
called schizophrenic because I guess it takes one to know one.
From somebody that don't even know us?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, what a made up crock of shit.
Yes, sir.
Simon, supposedly the
Aw,
alleged.
thank you, JoJo.
Okay, allegedly, the alleged attorney allegedly said when
The alleged attorney.
when the alleged things that were said about all of us to the alleged attorney allegedly said that we allegedly all have schizophrenia.
Oh,
I'm not
Oh
kidding.
my God.
Well, they can all kiss my alleged.
Are these
How about
people
that?
actually sitting over there in her audience that brainwashed that they would believe that
Yep.
kind of
Has the
fucking shit?
Yeah.
has the
Wait, you
alleged
forgot.
attorney
Brainwash.
ever heard
except for
her the
her-
way she talks to people? Has the alleged attorney
She
ever
doesn't
heard?
have a freaking
Except for
attorney.
her
We
My
all know
alleged
that.
husband has heard her talk. My
Alleged husband.
He's
Oh,
crazy.
there's plenty of videos, even from the ones that she has taken down because she wanted to revamp herself. There's still those floating around. Trust me.
Oh, of
Oh, yeah.
course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who the
When
hell is
she
she to
when she's
diagnose us
asking
with
people how
anything?
they taste coming out of their mother's womb,
Oh, it's like so
this
gross.
kind of shit coming from a 50-year-old fucking hag.
So I got a question, a legit
Don't get me
question.
started on her.
Wishes that everybody looked as good as she does. Yeah, I know.
Well,
I've heard it.
I have a question.
You
This
wish
is a
you
very,
looked as good as me, like.
this is a very serious question. I'm serious. I got to know the answer. So, does this person have alleged hair?
I don't know. All I've ever seen is the wig.
I think it's allegedly bad hair. Allegedly.
And then she has an alleged. She has allegedly
It's
green
unknown.
eyes.
Isn't
now.
it unknown?
I have no idea.
No.
It's alopecia.
Yeah, just like those photos is never photoshopped.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, she's perfect. We all wish we looked as good as that. We
Oh,
all
I know.
wish that. We all wish.
All I know is I've got my pants on. That's all I know. I wear pants.
She once said that. How'd she put it?
I'm older than
If
her,
there-
and I'll cam up with her any fucking day of the week, and you
Me
can
and
do
you,
close
me and you,
ups.
Simon.
She
Me and you,
said
Simon.
there
If I
was
had
if
to, I would, but she doesn't
would.
know me. I'm irrelevant.
From
she said if
teeth
there
to
was a
eyes
man,
to eyebrows to fucking hair, the whole works.
Mhm.
Yeah.
if there was a man and they had to choose between me and her, they would pick her every day of the week.
I just got a
And I
vomit
laughed.
in my mouth.
And Carla,
Yeah, I just threw up in my mouth.
Carla has seen some of the men in my life.
Oh yeah, good
Carla,
looking. Woo!
huh?
Wouldn't kick him out of bed for eating crackers. Let me tell you.
You're from a very
Carla,
metro
you're funny.
area too, where there's going to be good looking businessmen and stuff.
My
Yes.
husband is like, I think my husband is handsome. And so whenever she like makes fun of my looks, I think out of the two of us, who's got a man? I've had a
And
man for
and
16 years,
but not
18
only
years.
that, Carla, look at the way you act, the way they act, the way
Yeah.
they fling shit that you're like, please stop. And they keep flinging it. It
Mhm.
only bounces back on them. Everybody realizes they're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Well,
I'm just gonna put this out there. She likes to say about how I, like complain about my last ex-boyfriend. Well, Laura, we're talking, and we're probably going to try to work things out, Laura.
there you go.
Well, yeah,
I'm
good
not.
for you.
I've heard
Yeah.
people joke about it, but I'm
I've
dead
never
serious when I
had a
tell you.
relationship with her.
When my husband saw a picture of her and I showed him on my phone, he's like, "Is that a tranny?" I'm not even lying.
My one daughter said that.
Uh-huh.
Yes, my one daughter said that. My other
My-
daughter thought it was a mannequin.
Well, I showed my
Well,
husband.
yeah.
I showed my husband in one of her lives where she cammed up, and he goes, "She's making fun of your looks.
Uh-huh.
She's
Yeah.
making fun of
Because
anyone's
they have
looks."
nothing better to do. They have nothing better to say.
And you know what's really
They're not
sad? Here's the sad
intelligent
thing.
enough to come up
She
with
actually,
a good winner.
she's actually very pretty if she's got all the makeup off and she's got her own hair.
Who's that?
Laura, she can be very pretty if she doesn't
I
have all that
don't know.
crap on.
I don't watch her. Sometimes people send me times that they
Mhm.
watch her. And I'd be like, Ginger Lux who? Exactly. Because I don't go
Well,
in-
here's the thing: is nobody would make fun of her looks if she didn't make it a point of like putting everybody down for any reason. Like nobody would make fun of
Mhm.
her.
Exactly.
Nope.
Nobody's made fun of her looks today, actually.
No, it's just that, it's what she says about other people that
If
makes
you
her
say you'll
ugly.
go up against her, for hair, tooth for tooth, that's not making fun of someone.
No, but I'm just saying that nobody would, because I don't go by what people look like. Okay,
That's
I don't
just keeping it
care
real.
what people. I go by how you are inside, like how you treat me. I don't care what
Bingo.
people look like.
Mhm.
But when you're ugly inside, and you
And
start bragging about
outside.
how we all wish that we looked as good as you, you lost. You
Ooh,
lost
girl,
me right then.
God don't like ugly. That's all I know.
Nope.
No.
Good morning, Helen.
Hi, Helen,
Hi, Helen. I keep forgetting I'm on panel.
Sabrina, Dova, everybody.
I feel
Yeah,
like we're
good
on.
people.
Hollywood Squares, you know?
Yes, Holly.
Yeah.
This
All right.
reminds me of Hollywood. You gotta
Yeah.
look down. You gotta look to the side. You gotta look to that side.
Now,
Over there.
most
Up there.
most
Remember
of
how
us
they
have
used to
been
do it?
most of us has been here on at least a year and a half, if not more, correct?
Yeah.
Right.
Now, we found this woman. This woman was kind of funny, but she was talking about a really serious case, correct?
Okay.
Right. Hi, Allie's
All right.
nurse.
And then all of a sudden, when all of that ends, people from all over the YouTube world starts attacking her no matter what she does. Is the woman innocent? No, but does she deserve what she's getting? No. People, I mean, look at Brian St. John, Molly Golightly says, whoever the quote unquote other people are, you won. You won this round, doesn't mean you'll win the next.
Nope.
Oh.
Luck is gonna run out.
And
That
one of
doesn't
the,
mean actually that they won this round at all. There was
And-
no winners.
I don't
and like I-
understand that people that try to drive people off of YouTube with their hatefulness and
Yeah.
drag this one and drag that
Hey,
one.
Gail.
Subs don't see what you're doing, how you're acting, how childish it is. Like I didn't even see that in high school. I never saw
No.
people
Oh
like
my goodness, I know.
that stuff, and I think that would have made me sick to my stomach
Mhm.
to see that. But I see it on here all the time. Grown women, 40 plus, doing that all the time.
Come on,
making fun of people's
John
looks
John
or-
Crimes used to say it all the time. There's nothing worse than a 40 plus white woman. Say it all the time.
I never knew who John Crimes was before all this, this.
Why does he say that?
happened.
Because I'd really like to go and discuss a few things with that man. Why does he say that?
I'll be right
Misdemeanor.
behind you,
I would
misdemeanor.
go with you, Misdemeanor, because he's
Yep.
the one that obviously anymore. He doesn't even know me, even though we were friendly together. And that's cool. I'd rather not knowing him than being an asshole. So to me, they're
Yeah,
both
I don't know
dumb.
him either.
Well,
I just don't like the way he speaks to women at all.
Mm-mm. Well,
He
here's the
used-
thing.
He
I
was
saw a
not
lot
like that way
with M's.
before.
I didn't like.
Mhm.
I
That's what
really
I'm
wanted to
saying.
do. I really
John
wanted to do
Crime.
YouTube for the crime. Okay, the true crime.
Yep.
And I accidentally found you know who. And so then, after a couple of weeks of finding her, I'm like, I got to sneak out on occasion and go find somebody who's doing true crime. So a friend recommended watching him, and I thought he was absolutely fantastic. Okay, but I had not
was
seen
it?
anybody else.
Who was
John Crimes. John Crimes. So I then found out about Stephanie Harlow from John Crimes' site. So I went over there and watched her, and she was awesome too.
Sorry, I had to.
it? Stephanie's very good.
Send a picture of my insurance card to my pharmacist.
And now, misdemeanor, that's the only one you watch for true crime, isn't she? Stephanie Harlow.
It is now.
Yeah.
I had to pull away from John Crimes because he went drama.
Dumb.
And
Okay, and misdemeanor, you and I were both Patreons. How much true crime did we get out of that being a Patreon?
let's see.
Like even privately.
We got that one viewing of Court TV where we talked about who was sleeping with who and what sexual services were being provided, and
On who would take it up the ass?
that's it.
That's the only one I can
That was
remember.
that's the only one.
That's a great category.
Yeah, right.
Can I be in that category? I'll do it.
Oh my God. But I mean, she bragged about being a true crime channel. Then she tried to be, what was it? Wasn't she going to do a series on her divorce and stuff?
Yeah.
She also
That
did a
didn't work
reactive
out.
channel.
And then,
Well, I think she stopped doing that because CPS went to her house that time, and she dropped that immediately because she talked about how many drugs she did and whatnot.
Oh my God.
On that little expose she did. Yeah.
And then now she does reaction videos, which if
Yeah.
you ever do want to meet Laura, you will get struck because I will strike you if you put anything of mine up. I don't care. So
I might drop
You
off
can
again.
you can show 8 seconds.
well,
And
she
then
better.
Then you can stop. You can talk. You can show somebody's whole stream, but you got to stop every fucking 8 seconds. You can't talk over top
Well,
of it and keep it
You
running.
tries to do it with me. I'm
You,
sitting there with
you
the
have to stop it
timer.
and give commentary to change it
just talks
every
over it.
8 seconds.
Yeah, she just talks over it, which is
No,
I
you can.
find
It
so
can be struck
annoying.
for talking over top of it
Yeah,
and
it's
keeping it
annoying
running.
too. I don't understand people that do that. They're like, okay, watch this segment. So you get the first 2 sentences out of people's mouths, then they start talking over them. I'm like, did you not want me to watch this? I don't
Yeah.
understand, So I just go and find another channel.
Well, there are some reaction videos that are fun to watch. I've seen
Yeah.
some that are funny to watch, but I don't know. I just don't watch her anymore. I unsub to all her channels. So
How did she even get brought up here today?
I think I brought her up.
God,
It was about the looks. The looks. I think the looks.
Carla.
Oh no, it was about the psychotic. It was about
Oh,
the
the
psychotic.
psycho.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
psycho. Yeah.
That's how it
We're
was.
all
That's how it
psychos.
was.
Schizophrenia. We're all schizophrenics.
Yeah,
We're all
schizophrenia.
schizophrenics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then we discussed people having degrees in law and doctorates and stuff.
There
Well,
must be something.
the voices inside my head don't like Laura, just so you know.
There must be something
Voices
inside of
your head don't like.
David Koresh's Kool-Aid that they're drinking.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I don't know if you
Hey,
watch.
did anybody watch Waco this weekend?
No, but I see it's on
No,
Netflix.
but I'm thinking about it.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Is it good?
Watch it. Watch
Yes.
it.
It is good.
Is it a true story of what happened there?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the story based on a couple of guys and their books.
Okay.
Okay.
It is so. I looked. I'm like, wow. I did not know that this is what what's happening.
Yeah.
I was in high school. I didn't know.
Hey,
It's
180.
eye-opening, isn't it, Ginger? It's eye-opening.
180's tripping.
Why?
I don't
Tell him
know.
to get his butt up here.
He always says,
He
he says,
He's
I'm
tripping
tripping.
balls.
I'm tripping. Hey, 180, want to come up?
Hey, 180.
You're the
Okay.
godmother.
Listen
You're
to
supposed to
Jen.
demand it.
Hey, 180.
Well, I hope his balls don't hang that low that he
Such a
trips over
sweet
them.
voice.
I don't know.
What is that Vixen Cat says? Is it that you dislike Laura so much or dislike yourselves for supporting her once upon a time?
Probably both.
I think
Neither.
a little bit of both. Just
I
woke
don't know.
up.
Fair question.
Okay.
Mhm.
I said that's a fair question.
Yeah,
It
it
is
is
a fair
it is a fair question. There's nothing wrong with that question. I think that because I was a Patreon only for 5 months, and I think maybe I didn't understand what I thought. I wanted to be a part of the way she talked about it was like, it's this great group, and I wanted to be a part of that, and
Yeah.
I don't think I got what I wanted out of
I
But you
think I'm
can
disappointed
what I
in.
wanted. That's me.
Or what
I
you
don't
deserve.
know everybody.
You can be part of a group without paying for it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You don't
true.
have
This
to
is what I
pay
can't
to
get
have friends.
people to understand. There's all
Well-
kinds of platforms that they can become a piece of a group without paying for it.
Look at us
Exactly.
now.
But like I said the other day, I really thought that she was going to be doing true crime. I really honestly did. And I didn't mind supporting her if that's what she was going to do. And I'm not disappointed in myself for supporting her, because when that didn't happen and things got really nasty, I just pulled out. So
That's what you
I'm
do.
not upset with myself for doing that. I gave her a fair chance and she blew it. And no, I don't like her. I don't like the way that she treats other people.
And I can tell you for a fact, Sue, I'm gonna have to edit that. I'm sorry.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. You were
My
a
name is
voice
Susan.
of reason. You were a voice of reason. I'm
My
so
name's
sorry
Simon.
I did that. I did not mean to dox you.
No, baby, you didn't
So,
dox me at all. You did not
um,
dox me. I promise. I have no problem with it. I really don't.
Well,
What the hell?
some people
I'm
will say that,
familiar with
but
the pull-out method.
you were always the voice. She was like when we would have voice calls, she was so reasonable, like and calm. And then we would be in there, and I was like, "Bah, bah, 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 bah," and then there would be a pit bull come in and tell everybody to shut up. And that's the truth. I mean, that
Yeah.
is the truth. That's what would happen. I mean, we did have some good voice calls,
We
but
did. We did.
you know, when we weren't talking about anything on YouTube, like just about each
But
other.
then I felt like we got in trouble because we were in voice chat without, the
Yeah.
babysitters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they started tracking who all was in and when they were in voice chat. I'm like, oh, that, you know what? Really? Seriously, this
God.
is straight from 1984. Really? Knock it off.
But was you familiar if you had a group of people that was interested in a case that you could form that group of people in a hangout
It wasn't my dog. I swear it wasn't my
It's
and
mine.
I don't know. I
The
just
dog sounds
I
just
just
like
don't
me.
understand.
No, I
It
agree. And
really
the
is
only
brainwashing.
Well,
It really is.
here's the thing with Ms. Demeanor is she got in big trouble for being in a group of people on Facebook.
Oh
Just
my
for
God.
having a group that they wanted, like they were friends and they wanted, to have a group chat and talk together, and they got in. Oh my God.
Mhm,
I remember that day so well, and I'm thinking,
mhm.
holy cow, you can't even do that.
When I was screaming at her for gaslighting.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, people, that is David Koresh.
Mhm.
That is David Koresh. Study David Koresh.
Yeah.
I
Brainwashing.
have, but I'm confused by the two things
Okay.
that you are comparing them to.
Okay.
Mary O says she then saw that Molly Golightly was making with Barbie and with true intent befriended Molly Golightly and left
Right. Yep.
Makeup Mobster by the wayside. Is that what you wanted me to read, honey? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And she wasn't friend. She can't keep friends for very long. That's the thing. Look at when she was friends with Miss F and Wonderful. That didn't last very long.
God, that
David
went
I
bad
don't
says
quick.
think.
6 of my 7 personalities think Laura is toxic, so she's constant. All right, David.
Right. And it was, but boy, oh boy, were they in trouble for having that little Facebook group and
Yep.
group chat. It wasn't even nothing. I mean, I think they only had it to how many people left because of that? Because they got
Well, the most interesting part of
screamed
that
at.
whole thing, here's the most interesting part of that. Number one, she knew about it. We talked to her about it. She said it was fine. Go ahead and do it, but keep it separate from Patreon and Discord. Okay, fine. We did. We kept it separate. And then the person who organized that chat put it all together. When she got us all into voice chat, she reamed our ass for having it and then said that that person who originated it was a psycho. And she knew for a fact that she had tried to take her channel down before. And I'm like, and you let her in your Patreon and your Discord, and you let her start this chat. So who's the dumbass? Would not be me. Would not be me. And you knew all this shit and you didn't say a word about it. You let it go and you let that chat be opened by that person. You're crazy, bitch. Yeah.
There you go.
So
But that's where I find that's where the control issues were. It was like, even me letting Ash 274 and Hello Starlight in my chat was an issue. And she can deny it all she wants. They did say that.
Oh, we were told on a
no,
regular, don't get involved with those two. They're horrible.
Someone say dumbass. No, we
Not
said
me.
smart ass.
I said dumbass.
Yeah, dumbass is somebody else.
But yeah, no. What were we saying? I'm old.
We
I
were
lost it.
talking about how
Oh,
she
Ash,
knew what was going on and
Ash
then
and
acted like she didn't. Oh, and
Ash and
yeah, and then she
Starlight.
said, no, when I let them in my chat, I went into Discord and I got shit for it. I got like, why should we support your channel if you're actively you're letting people in that are actively trying to take me down? I'm like, oh, really? We weren't even talking about, because I found Ash funny. I like
I
her.
love her. Oh my God. And Hello Starlight. Oh my God. That is the funniest
Yeah,
person.
they're both really funny. And Ash is very witty. Like she would
Mhm.
have me laughing, and I would be laughing, and she did not like. And that is the truth. And misdemeanor can vouch for
Yeah.
that.
Absolutely. We
So
were told regularly, don't have anything to do with them. They're snakes. They're this. They're that.
Well,
I'm
it
like,
wasn't just in the Patreon. She would this time last year. She was doing it right on her channel to her subs,
Yeah.
to her
Right.
general subs.
right.
Yep. It's nuts.
I can speak on the sub part. I can't speak on Patreon. By God, I'd never pay the woman a fucking penny.
Yeah.
Same.
Right.
Whatever you saw as a sub, multiply it times 10 if you didn't like it, because that was what was going on in
Oh
Discord
my
and
God.
Patreon.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Constant.
I know. I learned. It's Mm.
Wow.
Friends,
And it all
huh?
and it all boils down to all these little side chat things that she swears to God she doesn't have, and she's
Oh,
an
come
effing liar.
on. Come on. We
You
know,
know.
we know different. I was never involved in any. I was not, she didn't like me. So I was never involved in any of her little side chats. So
She didn't like
I
me either.
never even, I never knew, I never had her phone number. I never texted her. I never,
Mhm.
odd because she uses everything against everybody. So, I would never have confided in her anyway.
Yep.
Because
Oh,
I've
no.
seen what people do with, stuff.
Just a little tidbit of your personal world. They're like,
Right.
run
Right.
with it.
Yeah. And that's what she does. Look what she does to Amanda Lynn, like all the time.
That's insane.
Like, she really
Absolutely
has it
insane.
out for
That
her.
hate
Like,
is
it's
real.
horrible.
That hate is
It
real.
is like it's so unhealthy to me. Like, and her kids are within earshot. And I'm not talking about her kids, but when you have children within earshot of you and you're spewing that much hate for somebody, I mean, what does that show them?
Yeah.
What does that teach them? Because I don't know about you all, but I taught my kids to be, kind and good to people, and my
It's
parents taught
ugly.
me the same.
Yeah.
It's
Parents taught
ugly.
me-
You can be as
And she's
pretty
lucky.
as you want, but when you talk
She
like
does
that,
have, and she does have 3 great kids. She really does, and thank God. Ash 274, shut up and tell me you love me. Alan says it. Or is saying.
Carla.
Mario is laughing.
Carla.
Did you see that troll name that came in here, Missy?
I did.
But Carla,
Yeah.
why do you think it's the reason she wants to try to push you off the internet?
Who? Laura?
The purple person.
I just
Let's
think
just call it a toad. A toad.
A
I
toad.
think because my personality, I think she thinks weaker people because I'm not going to say I'm weak, but I'm say I take things to heart. Like she's seen me vulnerable and upset, and I
All right,
think
that's fine. You need to grab a couple of other people behind your back when she
Mhm.
comes out. You let them know. So guess what? It doesn't happen again.
Right. But that's why I think that
Can
she
you back
does
me
that
up?
to
Can
me.
you back me up? And can you back me up?
Oh, she's got
We
it.
all
Yeah.
can back you
Oh,
up.
Carla knows. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I know.
she knows.
And when
She
Amy
made a
said Laura
comment. She made a comment just a couple weeks ago that she was going to turn them inside out one by one.
Who? The other creators?
Yes, each and every one of them. Hey, go back on a stream and look. Watch me. Watch me. I'm going to turn them out.
Wow.
Inside out.
Why? You know what game?
She's just hateful.
She is the most hateful person I've ever known.
But
She wants
here's
she
the
wants to
thing
hunt
about
people
you
down.
two. There's room
That's
for
it.
everybody.
Everyone's putting toads in the.
And exactly,
all right.
Ginger Locks. Exactly,
All right,
Ginger Locks.
but
There's
you know
room
what's
for everybody. There
You know
is.
what's
There
crazy?
is room.
Here's the craziness part about it. She goes on, calls us, you fucking cunt, and you motherfucking what the fuck? Well, what do you think? The next
She wants
guy's
to
gonna
suck
do?
my CLIT, and she's
You
got it.
can
I
go
can't with
suck
her.
your
I know.
cunt,
I just like it's so.
muffin.
It's gross. I mean,
I heard let my husband hear the way she talks, and he's like, because she has kind of a husky voice. He goes, "That's not a woman."
So do I.
Because that's not
I
a
have
woman.
I have a raspy voice. I will admit that.
Stop.
Oh my God, Alice.
Oh God,
Ball.
I love it. That's
Scared
not
of
a
the
woman.
dark.
It's a toad.
It's a toad.
But she can't. She always says she wants to coexist with people, but she
My
doesn't.
ass.
If you mention one
No,
thing,
and there's quite a other few on here who says, "Oh, I wish we could coexist," and no, you don't.
no.
No,
No.
not when just 2 weeks
Why?
ago she wants to turn them inside out. No, that's not. That's
Right
not
on.
wanting to coexist. No.
180 said first time viewers think she's a dude. Who was it that said someone thought that they were she was
My
a
husband.
tranny? Oh,
My
your
husband thought she.
husband, misdemeanor's
Yeah.
husband thought she was a tranny.
Yeah, he's a good old Southern redneck boy, and he's like, I said, look at this picture, and he goes, "Ooh, that's a tranny, right?" He goes, and when I explained to him, that's the woman on there that's cussing 24/7, like has a serious potty mouth issue. He goes, oh
Cussing.
God.
When I showed him
That's
some of
mild.
the stuff that she was saying about me, he goes, "That's the woman you supported."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But
the
honestly,
woman I supported.
she was not this bad when we supported her. Honestly,
No, she wasn't. No, I
it's gotten worse. It's gotten way
didn't think
worse.
she was. And
Oh,
then she
you're
hooked up
sure
with,
that
makeup moth.
more
makeup
she's
monster.
grown. Yes, it has. It
Well,
absolutely.
not only that, but now she has a prescription for Adderall. Just saying.
Well, no, and she has like Makeup Mobster and Tiffany Marie, and I'm sorry, that's the truth. She has them, and they hate the same people she does. So
Yep.
she's as much as we need people on our side that like stand up. That's what she's got right. There's that Missy St. John again.
But
Good
see, I'm
always
just-
wins over evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yep.
Just
That's
delete that
crazy.
from the channel. That's a
Just boot
troll.
them out. Just kick them out.
Do they keep on
Power.
coming back?
Yeah, and it's
Well, then just boot them from the fucking.
Yeah, just delete them. I mean, who gets up this early in the morning to start shit on a channel? Like,
I know a few.
I mean, like, come on. Get
Not me.
What do I do? Click
and that
hide
was a
user.
dox. That was a
Hide
dox.
user from this channel.
That
Yeah.
was a dox. It was a dox.
You go
Do I-
Simon.
You know what? Think who the doxers
Is that
are.
what I click?
YouTube.
Yes.
Hide user from channel.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, Simon.
Piece of shit.
That's the first time I've ever done that in years.
You feel good? Then it
I feel
kind of
good.
gives you.
Yeah, it does feel good
Power.
when an asshole comes in here. Yeah. She says, Ash says, "Oh, scary. Come under your regular account if you were tough, you fucking asshole." Sorry, my language, but that's such a pussy thing to do, to come in on a troll account and dox somebody. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, not sorry. That's a pussy move, whoever you are.
And just so everybody's clear, I think the last rule I heard was you can only be doxxed once.
I don't
so
believe
I've
that.
been doxxed 3 times by Laura with my
Tough guy.
complete legal name. Okay.
And
And
Carla
y'all call
doxed
her
you today.
Laura. No, Carla did not dox me at all. So let it be known. Don't be cute and go around saying, oh, Carla was doxing misdemeanor. Because no, she didn't. Nah. So I said, used to tell
You
my
said
kids
it.
that.
Yay!
I used to tell my kids.
As soon as I said it, like I was like, oh my god,
I unhid them.
I know you as that name, and so it's like, oh my god, I can't believe I
Yeah.
said that, because like I know Gingerlocks' mom name, and she said it before, but I kind of like have gotten into the habit of calling her Gingerlocks' mom, and while Jen is Jen, so Jen uses her name.
Yeah.
Simon is Simon. He uses his name. You know, Dane uses her name, so.
No, my name is Susan, and anybody that wants to call me Susan is welcome to. I mean, I don't have a
It's just
problem
like
with it at all.
after I said it, I was like, oh my god.
Here comes Susie Snowflake.
Yes, Susie had a
Mustang.
steamboat. Her steamboat
Mustang
had
Susie.
a boat. Miss Susie went to heaven. The steamboat went to hello, operator.
No.
Remember not. And if you disconnect me, I'll show you my behind the refrigerator. There was a
I
bunch of
remember that when I was a kid.
Yeah, I forgot all about that one.
and got her big fat, ask me no more questions. And tell
I'll
me
tell you no more lies.
the boys are in the bathroom, zipping. The flies are in the city. I go on.
That Misty St. John account is just so obvious. Like, come under your real name. Like,
Well, I made a mistake. I unhid them. Did somebody else rehide them?
No, I think that Samara had hid them, and then Simon, you were gonna
Unhid
hide them, and then you accidentally.
yeah, you
unhid them.
accidentally unhid them.
It's just it was a timing thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm keeping my fingers off those.
I don't think you meant to do that, because that person was doxing, had doxed a couple people in here. Asshole.
What a butthead.
Right.
Oh.
You know. And look at the name, Missy St. John. Like, you know,
What
and
der.
we're not supposed to think it's coming from that side. Like, okay. You can't say who it is because they're too much of a coward to come in their real name. But you know,
Who
you
brought
have
the sock out here? Look, seriously, the laundry cannot go in the yard. This has got to stop.
Oh
Your
my God,
daddy's
she's
not going to
talking
have
to her
any
pets
socks.
again. It's,
There's his socks and underwear out in my yard. What in the hell? Oh my God.
Did you get
Children.
a screenshot of it, Amanda Lynn? Good
Huh?
for you. Doc,
Come on, let's go inside. Y'all don't know how to act.
exactly 180. Yep.
What's
That would be
180
my
say?
guess.
He needs to get up here.
Yeah, why don't you come up? 180.
And satisfy all his fangirls.
Yes, all your fangirls. All the fangirls in the chat. He just got up. He's wide awake now.
he's got a frog in his throat.
Ugh.
There a frog in
Laura?
his
Not a
throat?
toad. Not a toad. A frog. Not a toad. It's, there's a difference.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, God.
Nobody wants a
Toad.
toad in their throat.
Right. Nobody wants toads.
No,
They
they
give you
want
warts.
Yeah, they do.
They're disgusting.
Hi,
That's
man.
so awesome.
And
That's
here we
so
thought
awesome.
You had a crush on that person.
Oh my God.
I did.
Yeah.
But
Ew. Did you
if
really?
you ever see Kenko Trooper in here, you watch what he says. He does not like that person at all.
Inco's my brother. My brother. He
I love
really
Kenko
is.
Trooper. He's in here, and he always leaves with something really sweet. Like, always gives a nice little message at the end when he's leaving.
That's nice.
Come on up, 180. Up.
180 in the house.
Oh, there he is. Here.
Hell yeah.
Somebody's bearing their ass on camera.
Who's bearing their ass?
I will.
I'm not. I'm
Come on,
gonna
let's all do it. Let's all do it at the same time. It'll be great.
Good morning,
I'm
180.
here.
The sound of a toad.
No, it's a frog. He's got a frog in his throat. It's,
How y'all doing today?
We're doing.
doing.
We're just
As
doing.
every day.
Great. Glad to hear it.
Just picking up underwear out of the yard.
do a live stream 180? I've been wanting to ask you. I haven't had a chance.
I know. I'm trying to join his
When I feel
Patreon.
better.
Well, I accepted the invite to the Patreon, and I couldn't get it past December,
Okay.
and so I left the Patreon.
Okay.
I didn't get an invite for shit. Just so you know.
You're invited.
I was kept like a mushroom in the dark.
You were in Laura's Patreon? Seriously. Were you in
What?
Laura's Patreon?
Who? Me? Fuck no.
Fuck no. 180 wasn't. I don't
He's
think
just
it
up there
was.
making shit up. He's making
Hey
shit up.
guys, I'm back.
Oh, honey.
Oh, she's
To
really
say that, you know, if you're going to make troll accounts, you probably shouldn't like repeatedly make the same person always makes the St. John accounts. They're not
Oh, the
slick.
panel
Somebody-
back.
Somebody needs to
Is
make.
back.
Did you could screenshot that, Amanda?
Yeah, I'll give it to you
That
on
was a total
Discord.
dogs. That was
Somebody
Oh,
needs to
three
make a
people,
troll
three people.
tutorial, please.
Yeah,
A
like you
troll
should switch it
tutorial.
up a little bit, in my opinion. But you know, I'm not going to say exactly who I think it is because don't have proof. But I mean, it's a person that always makes the St. John accounts. It seems like it's always you always find out that's the same person. So
Well,
either
180
someone
already
tried to
called it
set
out.
them
So
up, or-
it's
oh, did he?
Did you?
Whoops, well, whoops.
it wasn't me. I had made
Wasn't
one St. John account, and me and Brian are cool now. So
Look,
I
it's
haven't made
not
any.
I don't know.
Imagine.
Is it yesterday? I want to talk about it.
go ahead.
Please
Go
talk about
ahead.
it.
Spit it
what
out.
happened yesterday?
You up 180.
Come
I
on.
missed it.
I'm like, should I talk about yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I
You
missed
guys wanna
yesterday.
talk about it. All right,
Yes.
so yesterday, and I'm gonna use names because it happened yesterday, and it was a conversation between me and in chat and the panel on screen.
Okay.
So it was at BTS's stream,
Okay.
and TNT was up there too,
Okay.
and she was playing the victim again.
Oh,
Like,
Jesus
woe
Christ.
is me, wah. And I hate that because she's such an asshole in private. And she comes out in public and behaves like she's a victim.
Yep.
And she does a bunch of dirty, nasty shit in private.
Yep.
Nasty
Fucking
badger.
doxes everybody. And
Mhm.
pretends like she doesn't know what's going on. And she'll be the one doxing in chat. And it's just, why is it she's the only one that notices all these goddamn doxes? Huh?
Because
Why are
she's
you
doing
the
it.
first one in a crowd of 100, bitch?
Mhm.
Huh? Is that a coincidence? No,
Nope.
it's not. Because it's you, dum-dum.
Dumb.
And she's up there pretending like she's holier than fucking thou, you fucking bitch.
She is a
Okay.
dirty, skanky
She did this
snake.
thing where she tried to scam fucking Starlight into calling the cops on Ben because she
And
said
Ash, I
her
think Ash
hubby was driving to West Virginia to pistol whip him and his parents. I'm like, what kind of fucking stupid ass story is that? And she
Mhm.
pretends like she's not in drama. Bitch, fuck you. Yeah, I don't like you. How many times I have to say this before you get the fucking hint?
Yep.
Yeah, you're not
They
nice to her. Like,
They
said that on
nasty
panel.
bitch.
I really, honestly, I think I like her less than I like Laura.
And
Because
people like to.
A lot of what Laura does
is
is because of what
the woman abuser.
what
Is that
TNT
180,
sends
the
her.
woman abuser. Is that all you have on me?
That bitch is
Is
the
that
common
all you have,
denominator.
really?
Every shit thing on YouTube. The common denominator right
I'm
there
done.
Yep.
is her.
Yep. Well, and Mandy Bell.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then she hid my account because she tried to say it was a clone account. No, bitch. That was me.
well,
He's got lots of bottle caps.
if 180 doesn't like you, it's not like he makes it a big secret, you know? I don't know, but everybody that he doesn't like want him to like them. So they'll be like, he likes me, and I'm just sitting there shaking my head like, he said 10 minutes ago, he can't stand you. What are you talking about? It's so funny. It is funny.
Well, here's the thing. When I left her Discord, I never sat here and made lives to trash any of them. I just wanted to leave peacefully. They're the ones that started on me and started threatening me and stuff.
Yep.
And yeah, I did out myself for being the mole in Laura's Discord because I knew that was going to be something that was held over my head.
No, I want to clear something up here. You're not the mole. I know you think you're the mole, but you're not the mole. The mole was your little friend who you were nice to and you were a friend to.
Yeah.
But was not nice to you and was
I'll
not your
hold my
friend.
tongue for
And
a
guess
while,
what?
but-
The bitch still has moles all over in there.
We all need to start going in there and just typing in all caps, moly, 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 moly.
Yeah, I would, but I'm blocked the house on every account, so you do that. But I do want her to know she still has moles, so I don't think
Right.
you were a mole. You let somebody listen to 2 conversations. You didn't share,
No,
for
I
no
didn't.
reason. Just
She made a
screen
video and
record.
then she went live and like started talking about every single thing that was in that I didn't know. Someone came to me and said, you better get into voice chat because they're talking about you. So I went into voice chat and we were talking we were trying to make up. And she said, let me listen. And I'm like, okay. And I let her listen. I didn't know they were going to be talking about her because I thought they were talking about me. And she heard them and they ended up talking about her. And then it just,
Yeah,
yeah,
but when you
community.
talked to Trisha, you thought you were talking to a friend.
I
When you
did.
let her listen to that, you thought that you were letting her listen as a friend, and it would
Well,
be between the 2 of
I
you.
gotta leave
I
and come
thought
back.
so. And and then I find out that she went around and where did 180 go?
He's
Then
coming
she
back.
went around and supposedly was telling Hockey Mom and other people. And I believe that she really did tell people that
She
I mean,
did.
that wasn't a secret.
She
And
did.
probably told Laura
Yep.
and other people. So whatever.
Mhm.
It is what it is. Like, that's why that night that I was up on panel, I just said, "Oh, fuck it. I'm going to just say I did it and then be done with it. Then nobody can not hold that over my head. And now if anything happens that comes out of that place, that Discord, I can't be blamed for it because I'm not there anymore. So whatever.
Yep.
Oh,
You know.
no. You won't be blamed for it. There's no way you can be blamed for it. But I mean, it's her fault. She's her own worst enemy. Like, she goes and broadcasts. Everyone thinks my Discord's so dirty, and
It
people
is.
leave left and right because of her stuff. She makes people want to be a mole. It's her. You just don't advertise that kind of stuff. She doesn't know how to run a
Doesn't have any
business.
loyalty. That's
Well,
for
and
sure.
here's my thing. Think back to when she called Ben's parents, and she didn't say a word. She let everybody go after Brian, and she just sat there and didn't say a word. And she knew she was the one that called. That's so dirty. I don't understand that. Why would you? There's something wrong with your brain, literally.
Well, yeah, there is.
And now she's hating on Brian. Like, she's really hating on Brian now when we had all made up and that, like, we were supposed to be fine.
She has never stopped hating on Brian.
Nope, she hasn't.
She has never ever stopped hating on Brian.
And she's never ever stopped loving Laura.
And the weirdest thing is, like, yes, he was good. They had made up, and it's so like everybody, like you said, everybody had made up. It came out of nowhere for her to start, but everybody told him, be careful, don't be texting with her. She's not your friend, Brian. Be careful because we know, that's just I don't know. It's just the same stuff every day with some people.
Yeah.
M's.
Yeah, and then she went after J-Mac. I don't know what J-Mac did to her, but I hear that she went after him like crazy.
I love J-Mac. I just love J-Mac.
I like J-Mac too because he don't mince words. What he thinks is his opinion, and he says his opinion, and that's it.
He's just a real guy. What you see is what you get. And that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Trisha per se, but we're not friends. I don't want to fight. If I can not fight with somebody, that's great. But I do like BTS. I feel like BTS is a lot more genuine than her, So that's my opinion.
And everybody can have their opinion. I mean, everybody has different experiences with different people. I can coexist with people, even with Trisha. But stop making freaking live after live after live. Like, when Heidi was making all those lives, they were specifically to bash me. Like, why? Because I left that Discord?
Oh, Heidi, I just started on that crazy lady. I can't.
Where's she
it's too
been
early
lately?
in the morning.
Where's she been lately? I haven't seen her.
I don't know. She's
like she's been.
I guess she's in the Discord. Yeah, she's been MIA ever since that horrible stream she did about the truth. She ain't been on. So
who is it?
Heidi.
Oh,
Heidi.
dear God, I cannot
stream,
even.
I don't care if you hate the truth, if you don't like the truth. A lot of people have had bad experiences with her. That was horrible. And to listen to her cry the next morning, like
we all came together when we heard
and
that.
that's what you should do.
Right.
they kept saying, oh, they're trying to swoop in and be best friends with her. Nobody's trying to be best friends with her. We're adults, and it was wrong. And we told her that we felt bad for her. Isn't that what adults do? You
Exactly.
can put your differences aside and say, hey,
I don't know. I
I'm
tried
sorry.
that. I tried that with the truth, and I was very genuine. I
Okay,
went
I'm
to her.
here.
I said, hey,
Can you hear me?
whatever. Yeah.
Can you guys hear
Yeah, hold on. Can you hear Miss
Yeah.
Demeanor? She's talking.
Oh, I can't hear her. I'll go out and come back.
All right.
But and
Okay,
I
go
was
on.
going to different chats and kind of checking everybody out. And I got just the biggest ass chewing in my life in front of God and everybody. You need to be careful who your new friends are.
Oh,
Meaning
no.
Carla, Hello Starlight,
Hi, little Kelly.
274. And I'm like, excuse me? I figured out of all the people in Laura's deal over there that she would be one that could
Neither
just
am.
kind of be friends. But I guess not. Mandy Bell did the same thing to me.
You'll never hear any of us like.
Okay,
I
can
might
everybody
joke
hear me now?
around. Yeah, I can hear you. I might joke
Hello?
around if somebody goes to Laura's. Can you hear
Hello?
us?
I can hear
Yep.
you,
She
Jennifer.
can't hear me.
Can
I
Miss
don't think.
Demeanor hear me? Anybody else hear me?
I can see you.
I can hear you.
Oh,
I
okay.
can
We can all hear you.
Okay. I guess I'm late to the party, but you're talking about Trisha.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I have to say about that is there's a few people up here on panel that have seen screenshots of text messages. And for me to come to the conclusion that I came to, it's not out of the realm of possibility, correct?
Correct.
No, because as soon as
All
she
right.
threatened to do your number,
I don't
like
know if
it was out
everybody knows what
there,
I'm talking about.
I'm
Mandy
lost.
Lynn,
whether it was a coincidence or
Miss
not.
Demeanor, you would be lost.
Yeah.
My number was given to a certain creator out of Detroit, and that certain creator called me twice.
Wow.
And somebody with
Are you
the
talking about
first
a male
initial,
creator? A male
yes,
creator?
yes.
Okay, gotcha. I gotcha.
And somebody with the first name that starts with a T
Yep.
on text message said, I'm giving him your number because she
You've
was
got
pissed.
to be fucking kidding.
And now she's mad because I'm going around saying that I gave that she gave him my number. Well, what am I supposed to think when you literally sent me a text message saying, I don't forget what she said. I'd have to look at them, but she literally said, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to give him your number and that's on you or something like that.
That's a dirty bitch.
And then like a couple minutes later, I'm getting calls from Detroit, Michigan. So,
Wow.
I mean, a toddler could come to that logical conclusion that
Right.
she is the one. And not to mention, Mandy Lynn is the only person at that time that had my new cell number, aside
Yep.
from Trisha. So come on now. Come
And
on,
I don't
girl.
give numbers out. And I seen the text message where it was
Yep.
like, I'm going to give him the number,
Yes,
but I'm not
yes.
saying she did. But I'm saying because we don't have any definitive proof that it was a coincidence.
Jennifer,
that
what was the
that's-
initial?
that would
What
be
was the initial of the guy?
weirdest coincidence on the face of the planet. Wouldn't you agree?
Simon, it was Simon, yes, and Simon the initials was RW something. I don't remember.
Yeah, we don't even
Don't
want to
say that.
Here, I'll
anymore.
put it in a private chat.
So
Simon.
that's what's been driving me
I think I
crazy
got
is
it.
how could she try to
I
act all
didn't know they
offended
was from
that
Michigan.
I'm saying that she gave him his number when
private
like I
chat.
said, a toddler could read through those texts,
Yep.
see what happened, see my missed calls, and come to that same fucking conclusion.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I think she's a dirty bitch, and I always will.
And I don't
I
care
would
what
never
I
say
don't
either.
care what she has to say about me. I could care less. I couldn't care less. She was like texting me that I'm an ugly hoe, but she spelled it wrong. I really wanted to correct her. It's HO, not HOE.
Do you work in the garden?
Yeah. She was like, I can't even get out of these. I can't, I'll get kicked off. But
I can get them. I mean, if you want me to.
Sure.
Hold on.
It's sad that and here's the thing with misdemeanor. Misdemeanor kind of starts coming in here because of her. And I had a lot of people that said, as long as you keep having her on your panel, I'm not going to come in your chat because I just don't like hearing people get dragged all the time.
Okay, this text message
Mandy,
said.
Mandy, before you start, make sure you don't say any names because there's a name
No,
in
that's
there.
what I'm doing. I'm being
Okay.
very careful.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't. Okay, hold on. I think I need to go up a little bit.
No slip ups. No slip ups.
Yeah, because I got on her because she was talking shit in his chat about me when he was doing that live that was titled with my name.
Jen, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can nobody else hear me?
Can you? No,
Yeah.
we all can hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Can you send those to me? There's a special place we're putting everything.
Okay.
We're just logging.
I thought I sent them to you, didn't I?
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure they're the same ones.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
no,
I think I told you.
nothing's changed.
Yeah, we're logging everything. So,
Okay.
I mean, like, yeah, everybody's got their eye out, and we're just keeping track of every single thing
Where did
because
Yeah, what
Jennifer Lynn
happened to-
go? Or
Wait, no,
Jennifer,
Mandy-
Amanda Lynn.
Mandy Lynn, she dropped off. She was going to read those texts.
Like
Like
my mother
redact-
has got to stop calling me. I swear to God.
to me.
I talked to your sister.
Sorry,
I'm like,
sorry,
oh,
I muted myself. So sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, I
So-
just want to preface how this started. He did that live about me only because I made one comment under his video suggesting he had a mental health problem. That's
Okay.
it. All right. So that's
Yeah,
how
I'm
it
trying
all
to-
started. And then I went into that chat and she was talking shit on me. So I texted her and I said, "You're a real piece of shit." Go ahead, Amanda.
Okay, so she basically said you're a piece of shit. I can't say the other one because that'll say his name, but it went. She said, Trisha said, "What weirdo? Keep effing with me, and I'll give him your number, ho." And then, okay, that's on you. I can't say the other one because it'll say his name. And then she said, "You're a lying ass bitch. I never gave him your fucking number." But Jennifer sent me her call log, and right after this text message, he had her phone number. Now, I don't know if that's a coincidence or what, but I seen the call log myself. And she's really pissed that Jennifer's telling people she gave the number out. But if that didn't happen, that's a huge coincidence. That's all I'm going to say about it. Because it was like right after she sent that text, all of a sudden this dude had her phone number and called her.
Exactly. And like, if she can prove that she didn't give him my number, by all means, and I'll fucking apologize to her. But
I wouldn't hold my breath.
What kind of conclusion am I supposed to draw when all that happened within like a 5-minute time period, literally?
And can I say this
Yeah,
too, Jennifer?
literally.
I am so proud of you going into that because I went in and I was lurking in the bushes. I was so impressed by you going in there and just saying what you needed to say. I was like, watch that girl go. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Jennifer Lynn is like that because when I was on Laura's panel, she came into Laura's chat and she guided for me too.
And what kind of backlash did you get for that, Jennifer Lynn?
She was the only one. She was the only one that supported me. My so-called friends didn't support.
Well, most of us were blocked in there. I don't think we were friends at the time.
I think the only reason.
No, I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about.
No, I know. I'm saying now we wouldn't be able to support you.
I know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go on her panel ever again.
The only reason I was able to was because that was when I was going through all my password drama and not being able to remember my old account password. And I had to make a new one.
You were in there and you were like, I had the whole chat against me. Of course, Laura has all her chat, like bashing me over and over, calling me everything but
what
a
I was
weekend.
saying, but I wasn't even being a jerk. I was trying to like call her out on her hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy.
Yeah, hypocrisy. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
But yeah, as far as that Trisha stuff, she can like don't play victim that I'm going around. And number one, I've only mentioned it like once or twice that I believe she gave him my number because I literally was threatened right before he got it. I'm giving him your number. So what am I supposed to think?
So these other people have your phone number.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Totally.
Your present phone number.
Yeah. He called her.
Oh no, I'd get that changed. I would get that changed.
Simon's right.
Yeah.
He called twice.
Yeah, I would think
Jen,
about
maybe you
But he
haven't seen
hasn't-
things
he
that I've
hasn't-
seen. I have seen some things.
Simon, we
I
need to
know,
have a
Simon.
private chat.
Truly, I'm not worried because nothing has happened since then. I went back and forth a couple times with emails with that guy. Like, and I said, look, I have no interest in discussing you. Like, you are not, like, you're not somebody that I would watch. Number one, you're not somebody I would want to watch. Number two, don't talk about me. I won't talk about you. End of story.
Hmm. Well, his little parade ended abruptly, didn't it?
I don't
I
know
think
about
that.
that.
I have no idea.
Oh, he's not the ruler of the world anymore, and he's not taking over our community anymore. And
Oh.
I didn't know that.
yeah,
No.
because
'Cause I
Makeup
don't- I
Mobster.
There's
And
another
Tiffany
group. There's another
pulled
group
off.
that was invaded on our community that people are so clueless about.
Who is it?
Just a group of folks that all gathered within a month before and a month after somebody returned.
Simon, put it in side chat.
No,
And private chat.
no. It's, but they've spread all over.
Wow.
And what is the point? Just to take over a community? Like whatever. Like I
Mm.
never saw the point of just dragging
You need to
people.
set
Don't
on
get me-
you need to set on a stream here and there, a little small channel stream here and there where they gather.
Now I'm curious.
Samara, like I'm truly not worried about changing my number right now. I'm really not. Nobody has bothered me at all. Like Trisha, her number, she's blocked, so she can't, even though I had some sort of weird phone glitch where she was blocked, but she was still able to send me text messages for some reason. But that I got that cleared up. And I haven't received any more calls from that Detroit number. And nobody else has bothered me. And the only people that have it are Mandy Lynn. Carla has it. You know, Carla's going to really cause me a lot of problems.
I'm telling you, know how she is, really.
Yes, I'm
Just
horrible.
saying.
And Life with Jen has it, and that's it.
Yeah,
But
I've always had it, and I don't do that. Like even if a friend will say, "Hey,
and,
I need to get a hold of this person,"
Yeah,
I
and
will.
I'm just talking about this
No.
new number. I mean, I had my old number before that phone broke, but this number I just got it within the last 2 months. So literally the only two people that had it from YouTube were Mandy Lynn and Trisha. That's it. So who the hell else, I mean, I'm just thinking logically. That's all. It's a logical conclusion.
Yep.
Right. When someone says, "I'm going to give your number out," I mean, and look, if it wasn't her, I'll apologize all day. I'm not
Me too.
publicly going to blame her just because, we have no proof. But if you're going to do a reasonable, like you're going to use your head and just use reason, you're going to find that. Like, just logic. You're going to find it's reasonable.
Doing it before.
The preponderance of the evidence says she did it.
So don't be all pissed off when I say you're the one that did it,
You're the
because
first person to look at. Yeah.
you literally
Yeah.
said you were going to do it. Like, do you
Well-
not listen to yourself?
Yeah.
Here's the thing with that. She accuses people, and I know this for a fact, of doing
Mhm.
things that she knows are a lie. Like she said, I doxed that wintergreen gum. Lie. She knows it's a lie, and
Yep.
I can prove it's a lie.
Mhm.
And Eagle knows it's a lie, and she just she continues with her lies. And I'm sorry, that's just
Well, there's proof
I'm
of
done.
it. You know what I
I'm
mean?
done.
Now there's a lot of proof of it. So we're just kind of like watching, and because every day she comes out and like
So-
tells on herself.
And I'm sure if she could text, if she could text me right now, she'd probably text me,
She'd be blowing it up.
"You fucking bitch, I'm gonna drag you." And like she
Yeah.
actually she
Yeah.
did that.
That's
She
the
texted
threat
me
all the
that.
time is I'm going to drag you to
Oh,
filth.
yeah.
Go right ahead.
She
That's like
texted me that, and I'm
cocksucker.
like, do you really think that bothers me? Like, coming from you, like, do you really think that bothers me?
You can't drag me. You can't even lift me. Whatever.
Well, the thing is, when she's dragging someone, I've had people text me or message me and say, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
What's wrong with that
Mhm.
person? People on my own channel, I'm not going to support you if that keeps going on in here. And just that they don't find it funny or cute.
Yeah.
It's
And
not cute.
Trisha, if you're listening, go get some meds, girl, please.
No shit, right?
I mean, it's not healthy. It's just, I mean, like I literally like kind of pity her because trying to manage bipolar without medication is like almost fucking impossible to do.
Well, I grew up with horses, and I would absolutely be over the moon if I could have a place and a couple of horses right now. I don't understand why you sit on YouTube all day when you have those
Yeah.
glorious animals out there to go
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
enjoy.
me too.
I don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now with everything that's going on, like that would just
Right?
go out
And you're having
ride a horse.
babies.
Give
You're
those
having
horses some attention.
babies. Go enjoy
Mhm.
that.
Oh, and they're so cute. They're so
Mhm.
adorable.
Oh, her horses are
But
absolutely.
and guys, understand this. I don't want
Absolutely
anybody to
beautiful.
hate on anybody, and
No.
that's not me. I mean, just like who
No.
you like. You come in here. I don't
Nope.
care who you support, but
Make your own decisions, please.
yeah, you
Mhm.
make your own decisions. You don't
And
have to stop going anywhere.
I
You
just
come in
wanted
here.
I just wanted my side out because she's been I think I haven't watched a lot, but I've heard that she's been going around saying that I'm accusing her of this, and well, yeah, there's a fucking reason. I don't just accuse people out of thin blue air or whatever.
She's
You know,
admitted to
if I'm
doxing
gonna
and
say I think somebody did something, I usually have shit to back it up.
Right.
well, and if you're going to
And
admit to it over and over and over again, you're going to be the first person
So,
everybody looks at.
whatever.
yeah,
Doesn't bother me.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's
I
what
don't
I
know.
Especially
want.
And
when you haven't, Laura still brings up stuff that I did a year, and her friends bring up stuff that I did a year ago. So Trisha just admitted stuff a month ago. It doesn't just go away. Like when you're not changing your behavior, it just follows you around. It's YouTube,
She just
And when you
admitted
say
to
you did something,
something yesterday.
oh, good.
Yeah.
She
I heard that she said that she doxed people last night
Yeah,
or
it's
something,
like-
or she
it's
would dox.
yeah, it's a daily thing.
I'm
you
pretty
know?
sure I've seen some troll accounts with my bad picture, and I'm sure it's her. I mean,
Yeah, and they come into my chat. There's one with mine that's Carla is dumb. There's one with Jen, that's my 600-pound life. There's one with Jennifer Lynn with, I don't know, I'm pathetic or something. I mean, it's all people that she has a problem with. Of course,
yeah,
we're going to
there's
think
a
it's
million
true.
I'm so
one
pathetic.
troll.
I'm so
Have you seen
pathetic.
the one of me? It's called
What
I
is
like
it?
No.
I like ham.
No.
That's the name of it. I like ham.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yeah,
Really? I've never seen it.
and I don't like ham. I don't like ham.
Those dirty bastards.
Well,
They've got to get rid of that
Wow.
name. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not a troll and I'm not a lurker. I'm an observer. And I go into chat with people that I can't stand all the time. And I just watch. Don't say anything. So, yeah, if you're wondering if I'm there, I'm there. Of course, I'm not a big threat to anybody.
That's
It doesn't
called
really
lurking.
matter. Well, no, I'm observing. And I'm not
I'm-
usually just observing the creator because I usually know what they're all about anyway. But the
Mhm.
other people that are in there, just to
Right.
see.
Yeah,
And then when they
sometimes
show up,
that's actually more interesting than if you watch the side chat. It's more interesting than the creator, Laura. But
yeah.
but, yeah.
Diane, how do you know that Laura has that's a troll account of Laura's?
oh, you didn't hear about
Oh,
that,
really?
Jennifer?
No.
What?
No.
Because
No.
she used the account Jane's Addiction and changed it over to Jennifer
Yeah.
Lynn, call CPS, and it's
Oh, I saw
your
that.
picture. And she used the Jane's Addiction. Go to Wendy B's community page and you'll see it. I thought you
Uh-huh.
knew.
Oh, really?
No, like seriously, honestly, I have not like in the mornings I check out Carla's chat and then that's about it. Like I have other unrelated like YouTube channels that I watch and I
Mhm.
don't like and I'll pop into like when I see Mandy Lynn's live or Hello Starlight, like I'll pop in, but I do not sit and watch like 24 hours a day. I don't
No.
like I have no idea what, who's trolling who or what you know, and I just don't know.
Oh, Diane also said she had the link saved too to the Jane's Addiction, and I think it's in the troll dump because Laura's trying to deny it. They used the same picture. No, the link went back to you, Laura. You recycled a troll account. And she said she doesn't use troll people's names.
Is that what
It's your
happens?
name.
It's true. It's true.
Is that
It's
how
true.
you know who a troll is? Like it recycles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
say
like
I get busted out as Cheeto girl or something. Okay, I get busted out as that troll, and I don't change it. So when my name changes, you can just go put it in the Google search bar, and it's going to come back to what the names have been for the YouTube.
or
So that's how
also,
people keep getting busted.
Oh my
also
god.
if you look through, say Jane's Addiction made a comment under a video, all right, under Jane's Addiction, and then all she does is change the name and then makes an account like under that, or makes a comment under that, like you'll see. I mean, I can't put it into words. You know
It'll
what I'm
change
talking
over.
about.
Okay, so say like she had commented under your video as Jane's Addiction.
Yeah.
It's now going to show up Jennifer Lynn, call CPS,
Right.
but you're going to be replying to,
Right.
Jane's Addiction, but it's going to change the name for you.
Hey,
So-
Laura, I don't call CPS. You fucking, oh, you're so fucking dumb.
Oh no, a troll went in and told her and Heidi that I told somebody that you called CPS. Okay, because we have this big conspiracy going, girl. Yeah, okay.
Well, I just want to know why I'm not invited to the conspiracies. This is really pissing me off.
Right? They're big parties and stuff.
I'm totally out of the loop, you know.
And apparently, like the only evidence that evidence, I'm using that term loosely, is because I was a CPS caseworker. So yeah, I would make a CPS call. Give me a fucking break. I don't know how many times I have said, like, as long as kids' basic needs are being met, there's no fucking need for anybody to call CPS.
I would have to see a kid get actually physically beat to call
or
CPS
like
on them,
raped
because
on
I
camera.
know what can
Jennifer.
happen. It's not easy on a kid to go to foster care. Now. Like I would never put a kid through that. If I seen a kid getting physically beat in front of me, maybe, you know what I mean? Yes, that's the only time I would ever call. Ever.
Diane, what Makeup Mobster Live was that? Do you guys see that comment? The account was in Makeup Mobster's channel trolling her. That shows me that Laura secretly dislikes. Laura secretly dislikes everybody. She even dislikes herself.
I know what Makeup Mom. Okay, Diane made a comment, like it must have been 2 or 3 days ago, and it was the night before that one. Because that's what made me. People were like, "Did you see this comment? And did you see Wendy V's post?" And that's when she got busted out. I haven't tried to lie, but she was trolling Makeup Mobster. Yeah, she was.
Wow.
Hey, where'd Carla go?
I don't know.
Where the hell did Carla go?
We've lost our moderator.
I don't know, but
I'm here.
There she is.
for the first time since midnight, I don't feel
Where is
pain
she?
right now, and I'm so
I'm here.
excited.
Hey,
I'm
Jennifer.
here.
Good, Jen.
I'm
I
here.
forgot,
I'm here.
I forgot what I was going to ask you. Shit.
Well, I'm gonna jump down, guys. I just wanted to come up and talk about that troll for a second.
Okay, panel hold.
Panel
Mandy,
Bye, guys.
Bye, hon.
wait.
What?
I just wanted to thank you for your dramatic reading of those text messages.
Oh, you're welcome. I could have done better if I'd had more time to prepare and stuff, you know.
It's okay. There's
Speech.
I'm gonna
Bye, honey.
make a video.
Bye, sweetie.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna
Jennifer.
make a video
I
that
remember-
has them in them.
I remember what I was going to ask you.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
a retired nurse. You're no longer
Yes.
with CPS. Do you still consider
Right.
yourself a mandated reporter? Because I do. I don't have a license, but I would consider myself. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's just like, even though you're retired, you're still covered under Good Samaritan law
Yeah.
for CPR and stuff, for life saving.
Right.
So I don't see why you wouldn't.
Right.
I put that all in together.
But Jennifer, do you feel that way?
I don't know if she's still.
I'm gonna pop off. I'll be in chat.
You robotted, honey.
I'm gonna pop off.
Oh, okay.
I'll be in chat.
Okay.
Okay, hon.
And I couldn't hear Jennifer. She was roboting.
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah, she was a robot.
it, it
I-
legal.
You're roboting, Jennifer. You're roboting really bad.
I wonder what causes that.
I don't know. It happens sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's your
weird.
I think it's your internet sometimes.
Internet connection. Yeah.
Internet
Okay.
connection is screwy and it will
Wonky.
do that. Yeah, it'll do that
You know, too many browsers open. One of the two.
sometimes.
Because I know a lot of people, when there were calls made, CPS would show up at people's homes. Everybody wanted to just hammer on people who legitimately are mandated reporters. It's like they don't even understand what that means. I mean, you can lose everything you've worked for all your life by not reporting something,
Oh, she hopped off. Maybe she's going to hop off and come back on.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been in the medical field, but
Lucky
I
you.
can imagine what.
I mean, I
Oh,
would
yes,
not.
Dova. Definitely can come up. Definitely. This
Who?
is Dova.
Tova.
Yes. She says, can I come up? I have a funny personal story. Of course you can. Of course you can.
Deborah's coming up.
Funny. We love funny stories in the morning, don't we? It's not always about drama. It's
No.
about being funny and having fun. At least for me, anyways. Because I'm a goofball, anyway. So I came on like this
Well,
today.
nothing was brought up until that psychotic, ridiculous story about what that attorney said. That's when it
Oh
all
my God.
started.
Between that and did
Can you
anybody
guys hear
see?
me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi, good morning.
Tell us.
Good morning.
Good morning, Simon and Carla, Misdemeanor, and everyone in chat.
Do that.
How's your hubby?
Okay,
Yeah.
here's the deal. He would kill me if I'm talking about this. Okay, so I take him to ER, and I'm waiting. Of course, we had to stay outside, blah, blah, blah. And I'm, ready to cry because I don't know what's going on. He's never sick. He never goes to the doctor. So it's pretty scary.
Right.
So he finally comes out in the parking lot, and I was like, what's going on? He's like, get in the car. I was like, okay. So he doesn't feel good. I look at his damn discharge paperwork, and they were treating him for chlamydia and
What the fuck?
yeah, for chlamydia.
Wrong person.
And yeah. And
Dova, what have you been doing on the internet?
And I've seen this. I've seen this before.
Well, I just had a hysterectomy, so it's not me. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm out of commission. So definitely not. I'm safe this
You'll be
time.
in big trouble.
Yeah. So it was for like chlamydia and not syphilis, but one of those other harsher STDs.
Like
and
herpes?
so, and not herpes. It's worse. I can't remember. I have to look at the paperwork. But I'm thinking, what the fuck do I get mad at him? This guy's in
Gonorrhea?
Oh my God.
Comfort him. I didn't know what. Shit. My mom kicked me out. Let me jump off and come back in.
Okay.
My mom called and kicked me out. Hold on.
Okay, misdemeanor.
Yes, ma'am.
Dora LaRue says, Carla, I have a question. When CPS is called to a home and sexual misconduct is involved, wouldn't the child involved normally be removed from the home? It's just something I keep thinking about.
It varies from state to state.
Yeah, I guess it would vary.
Anytime that I've seen it, they have removed them until they got to the bottom of it.
Okay.
So I don't know
This is
why
special
that wasn't done.
circumstances, though, now with the
It may be.
coronavirus and stuff.
If school's in,
yeah,
they will take the counselor. They will take the counselor, and they will talk to the officers. Will talk to the child. The guidance counselors will talk to the child and everything else, and the parents will not be aware of the situation.
Right, exactly.
Then the next step, they go to the home. and they can tell them they can either let them in or they give them 7 days, and they can come back with a court order.
Right.
In most states, that's how it goes.
Uh-uh.
I've never seen it in the way it was done down there.
No.
Never
No.
once in my life.
Could that
But
be
they're not in
special?
school.
Could that be special
Can you guys hear me?
circumstances? Yes, I can. Can you guys hear Dova?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I see Carla's mouth, her lips.
So
moving
what
down.
did you tell your husband? Were you
Okay,
like,
so-
honey, what have you been
So
doing?
he's like, and he's in the car. He's like, baby, please don't think I was cheating. We've been together 25 years. And I never say never. I never say that my husband would never cheat on me. I'll
Right.
never say that because you just never know.
Right.
And so, I'm like feeling so bad and I'm embarrassed to tell anybody. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? What do I?
I can't even
So-
call my mom.
Yeah, I can't even tell her. I did tell her though. She's like, don't think that he adores you and those, your girls and our kids. And so anyhow, so then he's like, please
Poor
wait for the
guy.
blood test. Well, turns out it's kind of embarrassing. He'd kill me, but I guess with the prostate, there's an infection going on. And the doctor asked him, did they do a rectal exam? And he's like, no. So can you
how does he
imagine though?
know?
The doctor was all the symptoms that he was explaining to the
Okay.
doctor leads
Yeah.
to that. He did it over the phone thing. So
Poor
basically,
baby.
well,
Poor
basically
baby.
all the medicine, because they were, if you come in with a venereal disease like that, they're going to hammer you with antibiotics for that.
yeah.
Creams, antibiotics, yes.
Yeah. So,
It's-
and he was telling him, he's like, I would have to lie to my wife. I don't have to lie to the doctor. And I guess the nurses kept coming in and probing him. Are you sure you haven't had, and meanwhile, I'm sitting out in front crying and I'm the laughing stock because they're probably thinking his wife doesn't know that he's cheating on her. He's out there crying for him and he's in here with the VD and
Please don't leave me.
yeah. Oh my gosh. So yeah. So he basically
That's awesome.
basically the doctor just told him all the rounds of antibiotics and stuff won't focus treating the actual problem. So
Right.
put him on a new round. But I was just like, I couldn't tell anybody. I was embarrassed. I was like, what the hell's going on? Or
So
How
now
long
you're
has he
telling. Now you're
How
telling
long's he
all
been
of
on the
YouTube.
antibiotic?
what's that?
Now
How
you're
long's he
telling
been
all
on
of
the
YouTube.
antibiotic?
Well, we were there day before yesterday. So whatever they
Oh, okay.
gave him in the shots, they really hammered. They're like, oh, we're really going to get this under control.
Like Rosefin in the hip. Pow. That
Yeah. He had a Band-Aids all over him.
hurts.
And now they're going to give him
Aw.
a different. Are they going to give him a different set of antibiotics now?
The
Yeah.
doctor did. Yes, our primary care doctor. He's like, what the hell?
I'd
The
watch for
doctor's like,
C. diff.
Wow.
he's all, it doesn't burn when I pee.
He'll end up getting C. diff after all this.
Oh God. I have an
I
excellent
almost
C. diff
spewed
story.
coffee out my nose. Jesus.
So I have these really good friends in Kansas. One is a staffing coordinator for a lot of the medical places that I've worked at before, and great friends. And she married one of our nurses that we all work together. And so he's just a blast. He's a very funny guy, except he kept calling in sick for work because he wanted to stay home and watch TV and play on his video games or whatever. Because he's a man child, and I get a call from his wife, who's like my best friend, and she said, Mike's got C. diff. I said, what? She goes, yeah, he's having to call in sick because he says he's got C. diff. I'm like, let me call him. Let me just call him. I'm like, you dirty bastard. You know you don't have C. diff. What are you talking about? Mm-hmm. Yeah, busted. Okay. I'm going to make you get C. diff now. I'm going to bring some over to the house.
Oh, C. diff is nasty.
Yeah.
The only one I texted about it pretty much was whiskey. And I was like, oh my gosh. He's like, don't panic. Don't panic. It's basically just, okay, don't panic. Just ride So it's a good thing I was mature enough to not just pack up all my shit and leave till the blood test came in.
Poor Tova.
Packing up the dogs, packing up the kids. Let's go. We're out of here.
Well, if you've got a good life insurance policy, just lean over very quietly and say, honey, I know that you have these problems, and I just want you to know that you're worth more to me dead than alive. Just so you know.
Oh my gosh. And I guess my parents, they're having the talk too, like, oh shit, but no, he would never do that. He wouldn't do that to them, and da 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 da. And it's just like, oh gosh. But I'm okay. He's in a lot of pain still. He's in a lot of pain and has the fever, but he'll be okay. He'll be okay. We'll be all right. My
What does
husband.
his girlfriend say?
Well, I was about to call her and let her know, see what he's got, see why she's having it on.
Exactly. Poor guy.
Hi, Kalea.
Hi,
Where the hell did
Kalea.
you go?
Becky Boo. I had to start laundry.
Okay.
And I had to bleach out some rags that we used the other day for washing everything. So
Why don't you come over and do my laundry?
oh God, I hate doing
Get some lunch.
and vacuuming and emptying the dishwasher. Worst
the
jobs
dogs.
ever. I'd rather do dishes by hand than empty the dishwasher. I don't know why. I hate emptying the dishwasher, especially if there's plastic things in there because they always hold the water.
Mm-hmm.
And I end up having to dry them anyway. So I'd rather just wash them by hand and dry them and do it. Get it over with. I don't know why. It's just weird. And I hate dusting. Actually, I hate all housework.
I'm going to jump off here. I just wanted to give you guys a laugh. I got to call my mama back.
Oh, you did
That was
give us a laugh. That was funny. That was cute.
I appreciate all the support. Appreciate it.
We love you.
You guys too.
Tell him we hope he gets better quick.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll be in the chat.
Okay.
Call mom and I'll be in the chat. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Jojo, want to come up and sing a song or no?
Now they're going to probe him anally.
Oh my God.
I wanted to say that before she left.
Oh my
Jojo's
God.
going to sing us off today.
Yay.
I don't know. She needs to sing us off.
My husband had a colonoscopy. He's got a really bad ulcer. He went in, and of course they gave him Versed and whatever, and which I wish they wouldn't, because he woke up every hour on the hour afterwards and asked me the same 5 questions in the same order, and they didn't have anything to do with the results of the colonoscopy. It was like,
really?
Did you take my clothes off? Did they see my junk? He was all worried about that. Did they laugh?
Yeah, they're going to see your junk.
I'm like, that's not what you were there for, honey. I mean, nurses don't do that. We don't sit there and go, oh my God.
Look at that.
Look at her butt.
Aww.
He's
Do
so
women
silly.
get colonoscopies too?
Yes, ma'am. You can have colon cancer just like a man.
You have not went for a
no.
Or poop in a box? Well, you could poop in a box. You could poop in a box, Carla. You wouldn't even have to go for a colonoscopy.
Really?
And
yeah, that would be stinky.
Just go shit in a box, Carla.
No, they send it in a box. They send your kit. Oh,
I've had a very painful. What I've thought was painful was not a mastectomy. What do you call it? The breast
mammogram.
Thing. Mammogram. That hurt like freaking hell.
I'm
really
oh my God.
God love her.
My nipples are very sensitive.
Give my heart to you. I must be sure. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
She's just going to come up and serenade us. She's not going to tell us hello.
Coming up to serenade us.
Oh, please. I love and oh, please. You cried like her, 'cause I couldn't stand the pain. And I would be sad that I knew love was in vain. So I hope you see that I would love to love you, and that she will cry. She loves we are too. I fell in love with you. There you go.
Hey,
Who was singing with you? Was that your son?
That's me. That's me and my partner. That's me and my partner. Hi,
Oh,
guys.
that's good. Good duet. Clap hands.
Hello,
Thank
hello,
you.
hello,
Yeah,
hello, Partner
we do
Bravo.
Jojo.
sing a lot. That's okay. How are you all?
Oh, we're fine. We're hanging in. Still,
Yeah, I thought we cheer you up.
I think
It sounded
Heidi's
good.
talking about Carla. Well, whatever. What else
let
is
them
new?
talk.
Who's talking
Let 'em
about
talk.
you? Oh God, fucking.
Carla has
I think
sensitive
Heidi
nipples.
has
Yes,
sensitive.
Carla has sensitive nipples.
I hope
Oh
we
my
got that
God.
on video clip.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
glad
I
you enjoyed that.
do. I actually
I'm glad you
do.
enjoyed that. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off because I've got things to do. So I hope that cheered you. Oh, oh, darling, please believe me. Alone. Believe me when I tell you. I can't get that high.
I can't sing, period. I don't carry a tune worth crap.
Yeah, he's got a good voice. That's my partner. He's got a good voice. When you told me I'll never leave you anymore. Well, Darren.
We know I nearly broke down and cried.
When you told me
I didn't need you anymore.
well, you know I really broke down and cried. Oh, Carla, if you leave me,
I'll never
make it alone. Carla, leave me when I tell you. Carla, I'll never make it alone. Do. Carla, I love ya. I'll see you later.
Excellent.
Bye, baby.
No, actually, Jade, I don't want to know if people are talking about me, to be honest with you.
See you, Jojo.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
She's like our own personal
Yeah, she's our
what's her
band.
name?
She needs to download my
thank you.
music app. She needs to download my music app that I use. And
I wish I knew. I need to download that. I don't know how to do that music stuff when you're like, you know how J-Mac, when he goes online, like when he does a live stream, he has that background. And even Tucker, when he goes online, he has that background music. I would love to be able to do that, but I just haven't figured it out.
oh yeah, you can't do that on the here in the U.S. on the streams. I mean, J-Mac probably has to take his down.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
But
he has
Tucker,
like background
Tucker
music.
gets to leave his up because
He's in Canada.
And he's got his operator's license for it.
Well, I've noticed too, though, that a lot of people list the, I know it's like Katie did it, listed the copyright. And it was like a huge list because she was playing a lot of music and they didn't take her channel down or they didn't, strike her.
Who's that? Who's that?
Katie.
Oh, Katie.
So I don't know if
she plays it on her stereo, doesn't she? Like, plays
yeah,
music on her
but
stereo.
I think you're not supposed to be able to do it, but she will list the copyright on there. So I don't know. Don't ask me. My dad was in copyright publishing in music, and I don't know.
Betty Boop. Yeah, Betty Boop said, Jade Sapphire, wasn't trying to be rude. I figure let them have their hate-filled live. We are having fun over here. Exactly.
Right.
I don't really, and seriously, like, and that's the thing that creators get a lot of. And I'm not saying anything against you, Jade, that coming in here and telling me that they're, talking about me in another stream. It just, it disrupts everything here. It disrupts what we're doing here. If they want to be hating on me,
have at it.
Amanda, like, come on. It's just like I didn't say anything
You're
against.
enjoying yourself, Carla. They
I'm
can't
enjoying my
stand it. They
stream. I'm
can't stand
enjoying
it.
my stream with my people. If they want to be hating on me, and
They
you
want to get a
know,
reaction out of you,
right, and
and
it's
they want to
silly,
keep it going for a couple weeks.
right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
get over it
It's
already.
nothing but rinse and
But
repeat.
like when people come in here and tell me that, it disrupts my thinking, it disrupts my people and my stream, and and it is like I don't want to know. I really seriously, I don't watch them. I don't watch any of them. None of them. I don't. I mean,
Well,
I know what's going on from secondhand and third hand. But do I go over there? Do I want to go over there and listen to people bash me? No, I don't.
Amanda was saying, I was not listening. I have been told I was not saying that she was mad at you. She is mad at me.
No, Amanda Lynn, it wasn't you. It was Jada when she came in here and said I think Heidi is talking about you. Oh, was she talking to you or talking about? I thought she was talking to me.
I
Like,
don't know
I
who.
hope,
I don't know who in the fuck. I don't care.
like, yeah, really. Like, it's just like, we were having fun. Like, Dova told her little funny story, and
Hey, pop
I'm not going to
trauma.
let people disrupt what we have in the morning. So, and it
Exactly.
happens over and over
You
again.
know, and the fact that we did have some discussions about some other people. Okay. You and I have never talked about this since I left.
Mm.
And since you left. This is really the first time we've ever discussed it. So,
Yeah, discuss the purple person.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and some other
publicly anyways. I mean, we might have said things privately, but we've never brought it out into the,
right.
Right. And so what? I mean, she has a right to say what she says.
Whatever she wants to say. Exactly.
This is my channel. I think I have a right to have who I want on my panel and talk about what I want on my channel.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And of course, like I know I'm going to get backlash for it. Look how much backlash I've already gotten for daring to say that Patreon was not for me. I got backlash for it. She said I was talking about her Patreon. That was like my opinion. Patreon was not for me. I would never join another Patreon. You don't have to pay to have friends, folks.
But just because of you saying it wasn't for you, gave that channel content for a week and a half to 2 weeks.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's. Yep.
Jessica says, "Pay no attention to haters. You're a great person." I know who I am. Have I made mistakes? Absolutely.
I have not ever.
I know you're perfect.
There was one, but I divorced it.
Have I done things I'm not proud of? Absolutely. But you know what? So what? If I'm going to be content for another channel, so be it.
Well, yeah.
I know who my friends are. I know who I can trust now. And that's all that I care about.
Yep.
I've said I did my apology tour and that's over and done with. Things get brought up sometimes on here, like, some little bit of drama here and here. But on the most part, I don't think this is a drama channel. Like, on the most part, we talk about almost everything every morning. So
it's just a good time morning show.
Yeah, that's all it is, actually. And I have people that I really enjoy on my panel. And, if you want to derail that and make it into something that it's not, go ahead. That's on you.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. The subs aren't stupid either. And I like that people think subs. Hi, figure skating coach. God, I haven't seen her in ages.
I know.
I thought you were mad at me or something. I love her. I can't remember what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. But
I think you're really just here to support the panel host, really, more than anything.
No, what I was going to say is subs are not stupid either. They know. They see.
Yeah.
They go. A lot of subs go in different chats, support different creators. They see what's going on. They're not stupid.
Yep.
Don't treat your subs like they're stupid because
they're not.
Because they're not. They're your equals. We're not. We might have a channel, but we're your equals because we are subscribers as well as, and even anybody that comes up on the panel, they are subscribers too. So
we are the champions
of the world.
You guys are nuts. Seriously.
we're all nuts. We're all nuts. But
I'm hungry.
but I think when you have a channel, you take a little bit more hits than a subscriber would. Although some subscribers do take some hits.
I'm sure a figure skating coach is missing her clients.
I bet
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
You get attached to those kids. I just know
I
would.
imagine teachers are too, like teachers that are in school that have their students every day. And
Oh yeah.
My little German
Tricia, nobody
Shepherd.
said any names, you dumb bitch. Never mind, Jennifer, don't address it. Just First Amendment right. Yeah, we can talk about what we want. That's fine. But I think I'm going to log off pretty soon. It's been 3 hours and 45 minutes. Holy shit.
I
Yes,
know.
boo boo. Yes, boo boo. It has boo boo.
Oh, log off, boo boo.
Log off,
Start
boo
making
boo.
a stream about your
Log off.
time to get off. Let them
my
have their
God.
content. I have to
All
fix
right.
lunch now, y'all. Have a wonderful. What time is it? Is it lunchtime?
10:30.
Yeah, it's
Oh my God.
11:30.
I haven't even. Okay, guys, I love you. Mwah.
Love you too.
Thank you
Love
for
you,
coming
chat.
up. Thank you,
Love you,
Simon.
Simon.
As
For a minute.
always.
Carla.
Yes.
Stay put for a minute when you shut down.
Okay.
All
Just
right.
for a
I
minute.
will.
See
All
you
right.
guys later.
Okay, guys.
See ya,
Bye.
sweetie.
Bye
Hey,
bye.
so do I just end broadcast and then it'll stay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to end broadcasting and
Okay.
we'll